Hello and welcome to the Galint Melee Open 2023. I am here. I'm Radar, and I'm here with my good friend Studebaker. What's up,
It's
man?
me.
How's it
Oh,
going?
living and breathing more online melee in a time long since. I feel like I haven't commentated on an online event in like months, and it's so crazy that this was our bread and butter for like 2 years straight.
Forever. This
Yeah,
this this was my come up. Basically,
yeah, basically.
is just this room, me kind of talking out of it. So it's good
Hmm.
to be back. I got the anime melee poster in the background, which I'm
That's
digging.
fresh,
It's
man. Yeah, that's
kind of
fresh.
part of the same merch structure of a GMO event. So I'm sure there's lots of cool merch we're going to be plugging further down the line.
Yeah, no, I mean we've got Galint Gaming, we've got Eggdog Esports coming in. Winner of this getting flown out to the Eggdog Scramble 2, I think,
Yeah.
which is just frankly nuts. We've got a lot of other sponsors, Tempest, of course, as well as Nouns and Golden Guardians. Golden Guardians always a finger in some pie somewhere. They're doing good work.
Yes, that is a way to put it. Yeah, no, I think that honestly would be reason enough for someone to enter, in my opinion. Obviously biased, but just to be able to go flown out to a pretty stacked regional already with Cody,
Mhm.
Moki, trying to think who else. Soonsei, a lot of foxes. So
So many foxes.
I feel like Aklo as well. No, not maybe Aklo. Uh,
I think Aquil's definitely he's
Zamu as
probably in
well.
there.
So uh, a
Yeah.
lot, a lot of foxes and a lot of other talented players. Of course, a lot of talented BC players. So it'll be a good time. January, a little wet, a little rainy in Vancouver, but also all of the strong points of Vancouver remain, like the food and the
Oh
mountains
yeah.
and everything. So it'll be a good time.
Vancouver's goated. If you're gonna make an international trip out from the U.S. to Canada, Vancouver's definitely the spot. I haven't been to Toronto in a number of years actually. I've been meaning to rectify that, but I love Vancouver, man.
Yeah,
It's so nice.
I'm incredibly
We're
biased to
we're gonna be
both
taking you
cities.
guys
So.
into top six though. I think for the East Coast.
Yes, we are. Actually, I realize I don't even have the Twitch
Yeah,
chat open. So if someone is talking to us,
and we've got East Coast melee singles coming up here. Top six. Looks like it's we got one person that needs to flesh out still. So we got J Salt and Hungry Box on one side. So
oh, that'll
Louisiana,
be good.
Florida. And then Aklo Cobal and Losers. And then Zasa, the Sheik player, who made a pretty big run at Big House recently. I think they're a Sheik player. I might be a little bit off, but let's see. Zasa. Doing a little Googling. Are they a Fox player? I might be entirely
I'm just
wrong.
pulling up as well. Sasa's Puff. Um, so
Right,
Aqua
it's kind of
Cobble.
say whatever and hope it sticks. We'll see how it works out.
So yeah, so who's playing Sasa? I don't even. I'm trying to
Yeah,
figure that
it's
out.
not flushed out yet. Actually, it's either hasn't been reported or hasn't been finished. Popping back to the pools, looks like it might be either Panda. Let's see, Akir and Gatsu are playing right now. Looks like Akir 3-1 Panda, and then Gatsu 3-0 Trail. Trail having a nice little run as well. Wow, yeah, Trail actually going through quite a bit of losers. Ganondorf Ices, man. What a curious combination. Oh, man. Yeah, so winner of that, man, Akir Gatsu. That's a hard one these days, I feel like. I can't really call that. I lean towards Akir, because Gatsu did lose to Quang at the offseason. I believe it was to Quang. Let's see.
Yeah, which was kind of a crazy event in general. Techno
It
asking,
was.
is this just top six now? Yes, it is just top six. We're just kind of getting a match set up.
Yeah, we're just dragging you guys along with us. It's fine. We'll get you there. We promise. Yeah, let me see here. So I know it was in pools. It was a pretty nutso pools match the off season for Akir and Gatsu. Or not Akir.
One of the other things we didn't mention is there's a weird kind of chain of invitations going where if you win this, you then get to go to the Egg Dog event, and then
Big
if
Dog
you
Scramble
win
2.
that, you get to go to Genesis. And if you win
Wait, really?
Genesis, well, you get sponsored if you're not like basically so.
Oh my
So
god. So
Yeah.
there's just a real opportunity here. Because are they flying out? Is there like a Thug Finals, or are they flying out both East Coast and West Coast winners? I imagine they would be, right?
I assume it is just one person, and it's the winner of
Yeah.
whoever. I know they made it so that like if you are sponsored, you can have both winners. Okay. Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought that you meant like I forgot that they're separated.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're flying both to the egg dog one, and then the egg dog one it's the winner. But then if someone like the top players can defer to a different person if they're like, oh, I'm already gonna be flown out.
Yeah, I'm already going to be taken care of because of my big money sponsor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's slick, actually. That's man. I live in a weird spot these days, and I feel like a lot of people have gotten real doomer about it. But I think we're doing all right for ourselves. We're figuring out ways to make things work, and we always are. We're always going to make that happen. Yeah. So pools are being run using replays. So everything that we are going to have here. One saying Zasa is already committed to Mountain Mania. Sorry, folks. We'll see what shakes out. Yeah, we're just waiting on those replays, folks. I hope y'all have been doing well. I haven't been out here working stuff all that much outside of I guess the last couple of months, but it's good working here with your radar. I mean, we got to hang out at in Waco of all places.
We had a
frightening experience in the Airbnb.
Yeah, that story is so good that like my physiotherapist was like, oh yeah, I was telling a bunch of my like patients just like, one of the guys who like comes here like every week or whatever, he went to like Waco and went to this like haunted Airbnb, and I'm like, I mean, it was a pretty insane story. So
yeah, no, it's already growing well past you.
I mean, the thing that blew my mind was when we said that, because like I always go back and check the VODs and like try to watch kind of like what I can kind of work on commentary wise. So I went back and there were people who were like, I can confirm that story is bullshit. And I'm like, no, that's the part that like I know the guy with the gold tooth saying get out of this Airbnb, it's haunted, sounds like a made up part.
It sounds so fake, but it was
sounds
crazy.
Completely fake.
Yeah. This is my Hassan Minhaj emotional truth.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God.
This is we're embellishing details comedically.
No,
except
it was
we're not.
straight up. There were four of us out there, and all of us tell it the same way.
Yes.
This is not agreed upon in any sense. It was such a surreal trip to Waco, Texas, of all places.
It was truly strange. But yeah, it looks like we're still kind of chilling for a bit.
Yeah. I already talked to the production and everything. I've got a hard out. It's my roommate's birthday. We gotta go get hot pot. Gotta go eat egregious quantities of meat for affordable prices.
We're actually doing hot pot tonight. Back there.
Hey,
we just have a hot pot setup. So.
Dude, the home hot pot setup is busted. My friend that had it moved to Seattle. Missed that hot pot.
It's pretty affordable because you just get like a single induction pot thing, then you get the pot itself. Which is also like it's not that bad. Like I don't know, like maybe $30 or something, $40, and then the rest is just like really it's more of a storage thing than anything else. But like once I
share a fridge with two other people, so it's like if I'm trying to pile up the kind of mountains of food and veggies and like fish cake, if I want the variety, I go to the spot. But
I think it's totally fine to do hot pot at a restaurant.
Yeah,
I have no judgment to who does.
We've got some gamers on screen.
We just transformed. We became two different people. So
I know. Look at that. All right. So this is not going to be pools, winners, finals. This is going to be, I believe, losers, quarters.
One of the things I always want to bring up that I like about online tournaments is you do get a bit of insight into like who everyone is in the space and that kind of thing.
Who's in the gamer dungeon? And then who is like just in their room? Like Cobalt, that's a gamer dungeon. Lights are low. You can tell he's using like FL.ux, right? Like he's like got the screen dimmed so it's not straining his eyes. He's hitting attack chases. And then Aklo's got the overhead lighting, which is horrifying.
Yeah, I mean, like that's like a streamer room. We got like the little posters. I mean, even just like who has pets, what the layout is. Oh, looks like we got the
Here's
sounds
some
of hand warmers going,
perhaps.
but
Grab some gim-gams. Man, I love the stages. I haven't been able to watch today just because I'm in a busy bee, but every bit of production that Galint puts out for this is so sick every time. Look at that. And they can both be neutral fox. Love it. Surprised Aklo's not blue, but we'll see what shakes out. Is he T-dropping? Is that what I saw?
I don't even know how to do that. I know it's exclusive to this stage, but
It's like a pivot and a roll input. It's it's a weird one. It only works because of the friction differential, so ice climbers can't do it. I don't know if you saw Walt's recent video.
I did see the video of the spiked shoes. Yeah,
Yeah, because they got their crampons on.
yeah.
It's so funny that there's a tiny bit of like accuracy in Melee's coding, and then everything else is just a happy mistake sometimes. You shield on frame 1 of dashback? Thank you, Ted. Yeah, that's crazy. I thought it was a pivot. Oh, it might be. We'll figure it out. Got the taunts. Swapped your boys around. Oh, we're not even starting on 5. Alright.
Alright.
So it looks like Aklo in neutral fox and then Cobalt and green. Kind of a strange state of affairs for both of them.
So, in the past, you know, like this is kind of an interesting matchup because we got kind of veteran player and then kind of maybe new is like almost a bit silly at this point because Aklo's been around for a while. You know, at what point do you stop calling someone new? But this is definitely like veteran versus challenger kind of situation we got going on here. And
Aklo definitely came into the consciousness of Melee a little bit later in the game than Cobalt has been. I think the saying goes like, you'd have to fool me to believe that there are 30 people higher than Cobalt on a PR. He is just that good a lot of the time, and he's still holding quite solidly. I think still #1 in Georgia. He moved out to Georgia a while back, and it's just kind of been running things out there. A very, very strong player historically. Doesn't really, as far as I remember, care for the Fox Ditto though. He has a secondary mark just for Spacies. Ooh, nice SDI.
Yeah, it is. That actually has, as far as I'm aware, was his strategy. Might not be the case anymore, just based on what we're looking at. Excuse me, but I think this seems like a matchup too that I would not enjoy playing Aklo in, and I mean Cobalt kind of experiencing that, right? Like this is not exactly.
He's King of New York. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean there's a reason for that, and like.
Oh no. Oh. That's a crazy reversal.
Really good read on the spot dodge. An unnecessary spot dodge, actually. There's no way he'd be able to get there. So I actually gave him the time.
Okay. Fighting for his life here. There's the knockdown. Good catch on the spot dodge. What's he pushing here? Oh my god. Aklo's just so cracked. He's so crazy. Like I really do feel it's just kind of nuts how sharp Aklo is on his punish and pickup. Like you can tell just like the difference in the new and old school style, where it's very much like every bit of like lost frames is just shaved off. There's like no excess on Aklo's play.
No, absolutely.
Cobalt switching over to blue this time. Nope.
Oh, really good tech chase. Sorry, yeah, y'all a little distracted. I'm just kidding.
No, I'm just in awe of how hard this guy's hitting, because he's setting himself up at the perfect distances to get these tech chases. He's waiting to tech roll in. He's able to hang tight. Oh, yeah. Golly, I'm not quite getting that, but still. Rough DI. Probably trying to go for Smackdown on the left side platform to attack, but Cobalt cleans it up. Just right in there. Swapping just so effortlessly from laser drill. Pushing him all the way across stage. Got to be hitting some nasty claw up airs here, claw back airs. Sorry, on Fledge.
Ooh, beautiful up smash. Yeah, honestly, like a lot of. I was gonna talk about how a lot of Fox tech is stuff we just kind of take for granted nowadays, and
Yeah.
then we see these like crazy shortens from Aklo. But yeah, like I think I remember Mango saying something along this line, which is basically that like we're sort of like post tech skill in Melee in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
There's still like stuff that people aren't doing. Like for Fox, it might be things like kind of frame perfect shine out of shield, or like shine out of shield waveland. Wave shine. Like not everyone's doing that still, but for the most part,
Oh my god.
Foxes are doing stuff that is just like kind of crazy, right? Like kind of like the stuff that like at one point would have been considered
You would
something
have
you
to
would
been
try
like a
to
perfect.
execution test.
You would have had to be like a perfect dark kind of situation. You had to be like real nice with it to hit that kind of stuff. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's like you think, well, most players don't have those, so I don't need to watch out for it. And now it's like, oh, actually dropping that is pretty big.
Yeah.
It doesn't end up.
Really fortunate.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't end up costing him, which is good for Aklo. Alright.
Oh, wow,
But yeah,
that's
so
great.
just like this matchup becomes a matchup where like if everyone kind of has the tech skill, it becomes a lot less about execution testing and much more about just like who has like better reactions on the given day and is like trickier and neutral.
Yeah, it's a lot more about like how can you honestly come across your opening, and less like are you blipping better than I am. Sometimes that really is the difference, though. You get caught off guard. It's just 1-2 punch and shines.
The other thing too is like I think a better mapped out flowchart of like scramble situations. Like there's a lot of situations you'll watch the two of them be in where it's like, oh crap, like I'm about to land off stage. Do I die? And if the answer is yes, like then that person is probably going to win. And if the answer is no, then they're like at a huge disadvantage. Like you just have to be killing. Like this situation, you got to kill there. Like, it's okay to drop it once or twice, but like it's just the more you're dropping it.
Yeah. I think another thing that's been really impressive is Aklo's awareness of when he needs to like punish the panic option from Cobalt. So he'll get him out of a scramble and out of the string, and he'll immediately just CC. Like he'll run up CC at low percent and just grab for it. He'll just make that reversal. Like he's always mining his reversal so well. That's why I think you see most of his openings come up off a shine or grab. He doesn't like getting reversed himself. Like right there, see? It's like that's your panic option. You're close to me. You think you can get on top of me. I'm gonna blow you up for it. And that's gonna be the set actually.
That was actually a really good call out too. I mean, this is kind of what I was saying. Like Aklo, not a person you want to be playing Fox Ditto right now. In some way, maybe an argument for a cat, like changing to Marth or something. Although Marth obviously going to be rough too. But Aklo, like, I feel like how many Foxes are in New York? Like probably a decent amount each time.
Yeah. I mean, just the whole Northeast, I feel like is incredible at Fox Dittos. It's Moki. Up in Canada, it's Cody and Aklo just vying for supremacy in the Ditto. I really
is
fear
playing as well, too. Like, so.
Kata on the come up also. I mean, it's brutal. There's a lot of very good Foxes up there, but I think Aklo, and I think he's probably going to crack the top 10. Maybe not this year. He has very good runs in the latter quarter or last quarter of this year, which I feel like might boost him up. But I think he's definitely top 15 without a doubt.
Yeah. There's a couple people that come to mind as like, what's the right word? Wait, like question marks for where they'll be next year in terms of like top 5, top 7 even. And like two names that come to mind for me are Aklo and Salt. For a while I was feeling like Kadoran was in that conversation as well, and I feel like Kadoran recently talked a lot about like having sort of sleep issues and health issues, broadly speaking. So I think that's kind of holding Kadoran back. But there's a couple people that like the thing that's like the flag to me as to whether a person is like someone that the top kind of upper echelon of players need to watch out for is the rate of improvement. And like Salt is a good example of someone who is like it just seems like she's just getting better and better and better and better and better, and she's not really hitting that kind of wall that like maybe a longer standing player that's sort of been consistently top 15 but or top 10 but struggles to break past that is. And like maybe she's just about to hit that wall, I don't know. But like Aklo, kind of same thing, like really consistently doing well, getting these like 9th place finishes, top 8 set things, winning the nightclub consistently. So,
Yeah, I mean he's looked like a top 40 player since he came back out of quarantine, basically, right? Like he was very, very strong during the COVID era. He had been well known in the B+ community for a long time as well. I mean, just really solid player for a long, long time. And also, looks like Akir did beat Gatsu 3-2 to advance to fight Zaza.
DK?
Puff DK, weird matchup. Will say DK has a good confirm with cargo throw up there.
Yes.
Like fairly consistent confirm on Puff, as well as having a fairly strong CC game and the punch.
The punch too. The punch like can kill at like crazy up throw punch is a meaty punish, as well as like pretty decent rest punishes just because of the strength of his hitboxes at times. So
yeah, his forward smash fully charged. Up smash fully charged. Wild. If you get caught on platform resting, it's like that big clap's coming up for you. That's all it is.
So, we mentioned how we were in Texas together earlier for Rise and Grind, and we were
still stuck here.
Yeah. yeah, unfortunate, really. No, I'm kidding. And so we also were with Chandy, a DK player and commentator, and our Airbnb had a hot tub. So at one point it was just Chandy and I chilling in the hot tub one night, and Chandy just started dishing DK knowledge. And one of the things, and I was sitting there mentally, trying to write everything down, because this guy was like a fountain of DK stuff. And one of the things he told me that I was not aware of, maybe you're wiser than me, is that when he uses like B moves, it will, if you like land before the B move is done, I think, it will do whatever the remaining end, like here's how I'll explain it. Let's say your B move has 10 frames of lag, and you're on frame 8. If you land, you will have 2 frames of lag instead of the 4 frames you normally get for like auto cancel landing. So as long as you're ending like right before the B move thing ends, you can actually have less lag. So this includes things like the wind up. You can stop and get less lag by like winding up, and as long as you're like right near the end of the wind up, you get less. So there's basically ways where like his side B, which is not used that often, the charge is the big one. You can basically reduce the amount of landing lag you have to potentially 1 frame, which is fucking weird. I don't know where
I know there's like the big thing I knew about was like the fastest out of shield option he has for something that's facing in front of him is literally jump, B turnaround, charge, cancel, back air. So DK has some very strange like opportunities to shave off time. Very weird character. But yeah, Chandy, man, this guy was posting like 9 years ago stuff like the Bonsai Punch, the Flame of Courage, or the Bomb of Courage. Like Chandy's just a goon. I love that guy. Really funny dude. Yeah, revolutionary tech was always the big thing he would post up, and it would always just be something so silly. Yeah, you gotta do yourself a favor. Go to the SSBM subreddit. Just search Chandy for me and watch all of those videos. Those were very formative. If you weren't around like a decade ago, I'm sorry, but he really ran the subreddit for a while with some of those shit posts.
Yeah, no.
Also, one of the best combo videos of all time. Beatdown is very solid.
Yeah, I think I'm a mod on this. I could link to the YouTube channel. He was talking about like how like explaining low tiers and stuff. So
I'm talking about like all the goofy, just like he would make up tech, stuff like that. I will say he did get robbed. There was a combo contest. There was the combo contest that Magic Scrumpy, was it? 12 frames. The one where it was tool assisted.
Yes.
Yeah, Chandy entered in that, and Scrumpy robbed Chandy on that one. Man, I haven't thought about that guy in a long
I was
time.
about to say, screw that
Yeah, I
guy,
haven't thought
man.
about
Like,
Magic Scrumpy in a minute, bro.
like that. I remember like Junebug just kind of went on a tear. Speaking of DKs, like went on
Yeah.
a tear against that guy, just like, and it was like entirely justified. So,
Oh yeah,
uh,
I mean the dude cheated his way into some winnings, and
well, even his
actually most of his like what if we change this character to be better stuff was a direct rip from Ripple's SD remix.
yes.
Because yeah, that's why he vanished. That's why he disappeared, was because he got outed as like kind of a fraud.
Well, that's the thing is like it was one of those things where people heard about the combo video and it was like that's pretty bad, but then like
Yeah,
Junebug covering all the stuff that was just like totally yeah,
it's like
ripping off,
blatantly
taking
ripped. Yeah,
like presenting
ripped
information as it.
values.
Pardon?
Yeah, he ripped like the actual values
Yeah,
from
yeah, exactly. Like
code.
he'd be like, "How would we nerf this?" Well, we do
Yeah,
this, and it's like, "Yeah, where did you get that from? You're just copying. Like, you didn't even change it at all. You haven't. It's not like you're
yeah,
like, and you're not crediting it. And it'd be so easy to credit too. Like, you could just say like, "Actually, I really agree with this person on this forum who said this." Like, that would still be fine. Like,
yeah.
that's how academia works. You just
Where
say
you're
like,
just like, I wanted to lend some ideas from over here, citing my sources, anything.
yeah, like it's totally fine to
APA
cite
format,
things.
something.
It's
But
actually fine. Like, it's not even bad. It's like that's like, hey, I totally agree with this other person. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
great, awesome.
So
We do have Zaza and Akir stepping up to the plate now. Man, I'm very interested to see how this shakes out. We were just talking too much about Donkey Kong, and it is going to be DK Puff. I remember back in the day, we have a local player, Mouth, also known as Bunk, where his DK used to just be Bunk until he changed his tag. Look at that damage. But he would counterpick STJ with this because Peach Puff is just miserable, and you might as well fight back with a back air of your own.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, that should be a kill potentially if it was the right hitbox that in a charge.
yeah. You have to like get the hand just directly to get the big
Exactly.
up hitbox.
So
Nice.
I used to be a Puff main. I've played some of this matchup in the past. This is definitely a matchup where like you kind of just rely primarily on back air because
Yeah.
it does become like a back air war and you win that war for the most part. And then where you get a lot of value is in like early rests that are like just because of his weight, edge
Yeah.
guards, and that's kind of pretty much it. Like it's really only those two things, and then trying not to take as much damage as you can. So you're gonna see like a lot of back air and then a lot of like ideally completed edge guards. Like right here, you should be able to cover it. Really good
Yeah.
recovery actually.
I will say, DK up B, if you get caught in it, does so much damage too. Like, God, that is a thick monkey. And he's just back. Wow.
Like great recovery so far. I feel like Sasa she could be using like down air a bit better in the edge guard situations because you kind of don't want to get hit by the top of the up B, so you have to kind
Yeah.
of pull back. And then if you're trying to like do the fair without getting hit, like I think you can just like recycle the down air over and over again, and then like I could be wrong. It's possible that like that just continues forever, but I don't think it does. It'll at least put you in a better spot.
Yeah, it's possible. I know Dawson likes to use that that edge cancel down air a lot. Just like poke you a little bit and instantly reset.
Ooh.
Oh, great stuff there. I love a good down air back air.
Oh, nair of all things. See,
Yeah.
this is the juicy percent where like stomp, kind of up air can get a lot of value, especially like on a platform. Or just if you can get that charge going, like you'll just kill. Okay, no knockdown actually. Ooh,
This guy's got tricks. Oh. Akira is so fun to watch, and I mean, I think a big issue Zasa's having is like trying to circle camp. Akira's sharking is so hard to deal with. Okay.
yeah. There's a couple things I'm noticing. I think a big one is just not getting value off the edge guards. That is not going to kill, but
No, but still, that's a free 25 or so.
yeah, not getting any meaningful edge guards. Struggling to kind of deal with the edge cancels, and then
Oh
also
my God.
no
See,
rest
that's what
at
we're
all.
talking about. That's what we're talking about. That big nasty up air confirm. That's so good. Okay.
I think one thing that you can kind of do a bit more
Yeah.
is nair. can be quite powerful. You can do like nair rest, you can do nair grab.
Yeah.
It can kind of contest stuff, but it won't contest the up air. So there's a lot of little adjustments that she'll need to do. I think she needs more space is the main thing that I'm looking at.
Yeah, I feel like she's getting sharked a lot, and she's trying to play on platform a little bit too much. There's not been a lot of like playing the horizontal game, not just like strictly holding space and back airing. Akira's been very good on dealing with like, oh, wait, really? Do we see the swap to Falcon? No.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Well, I kind of get it because
yeah,
I think the idea here is you live way longer and then you do close out the edge guards ideally.
yeah.
Um, and in many ways, DK, Mario, Dr. Mario, they're all kind of just like inferior versions of Falcon. Ness, same thing. Like they have,
Yeah. I mean, in a way, but I
they're still
don't think I've
different.
really seen Akira's Falcon all that much. This is because normally it's just Marth DK. Oh, no jab reset.
No jab
We're just going
reset is
raw
kinda
for damage.
surprising.
Great sled off there. And this
I
is where it
think
gets very hard.
I think this is a bit of a mistake. I always feel weird like calling out a player who's clearly better than me, but like I think like the DK was working to the point where like Zasa looked like a little lost. Um,
Yeah.
and I think just because you go Dreamland, like I don't know, is it so bad? Like I guess the kill confirms maybe Akir has better knowledge on like doing like a fully charged punch just won't kill even at like
Yeah.
60 or something, and then it's like
I don't know if the kill opportunity off a cargo up throw disappears on this stage because like maybe Puff gets out after a certain
that's what I'm
percent. This is
thinking.
a fantastic combo.
Oh my
That
god,
is
the
just
DI.
straight to death. Oh man. Yeah.
But yeah, like that's kind of what I'm imagining. Okay, you need to kill here. Yep, really
Oh.
good forward smash. I like that a lot.
Yeah, full shadow out, and you managed to get that. That's an easy cleanup. Both just back to back, running over each other.
All right.
Oh, yeah, this is the gentleman.
So far, I'm liking the Falcon. I mean, you probably have a better insight than I do on kind of like what Akira's been doing well so far.
Well, that was a perfect double jump knee. So that's like an instant double jump knee. Really, really like difficult DI to hit from Zaza there, because you can't just do like a short hop one to cover that. Oh,
Oh, nice.
wow.
Good read on the Tekken place, or like good awareness of the Tekken place, rather. Ooh.
Little assist from old Wispy, getting you a little closer to the blast zone. I mean, I think that Falcon has more clear win cons at times, but like because of how much worse his crazy tech.
Huge.
Oh no, I respect going for it. Yeah, I just feel like Falcon on Dreamland is like you have so much more mobility to deal with Puff trying to use those platforms against you, and that's really helpful. That is supremely helpful to just like be able to kind of hunt her down a little bit more. And once you have the lead, you get to use the platforms really well as well. Stomp on Plat versus Puff, just because she can hold up and maybe up air you for it at low percents, it's still really nice to get that free damage when she has a bad approach angle. Yeah, we'll
Absolutely.
see. Right back to it.
I think I'm kind of feeling Zasa on this game. I feel like she had the right idea. Just kind of got a little off kind of where she needed to be.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Yeah, just trying to follow through here. We get a little push off there, but great DI down to be able to force. Oh, it's not gonna kill just yet. Yeah, I like how Akira is dealing with like Wall of Pains early. He's just like, get me to the ground, get me out of here, get me actionable or get me in shield, one of the two.
yeah, it's one of those things that I think newer players struggle to identify when watching Melee. That like they don't recognize like when a player didn't end up off stage, like there was actually some defensive reasoning for it. Like
Yeah.
they DI'd in such a way where like or they fast spell or something. Like
Yeah.
that can be kind of hard. Even there, like that recovery was like DIing close to the stage and then jumping, so you don't have to use an up B or anything.
Yeah.
That makes Captain Falcon's recovery a lot better because he doesn't have to commit to his actual recovery, even though I don't think it's that bad. But you know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff.
Comparatively to the high tiers.
Comparatively. I mean,
yeah. It's
in this
definitely
matchup,
there's a lot of
definitely worse.
there's a lot of like advancements that have been made by Falcons to be able to make it a little bit harder for everybody. But just catch that man at the top of his arc, you'll be fine.
True. That's the flowchart for Falco. At least you just do a full hop and you try to read the drift. Not read the drift, react to the drift.
Okay. Yeah. This is a healthy lead Akira's cooking up.
That's the situation too where like as a floaty player, you always want to like kind of do the armada and like really hang on to a stock, especially like Puff can kind of turn you know, being at 130% into a lead on her end because she can just kill it like 20. So
Oh yeah.
I think Zasa needs to like not rush these situations at high percent. Ooh, that might kill him. No, it just barely does it.
He's got such good reactions on these knees. He's been really nailing those. I love the wave dash through. You can't grab Puff, I think, when she's in that scrunch from her wave dash.
Yeah, right at the start of it, yeah.
Yeah.
There is a height difference compared to just being crouched.
Yeah,
I think another thing
low
I've noticed
profiling
that
should be abolished. Anyway, carry on.
yeah, I mean it's not a great feature. I think it works out okay in terms of some of the balance, but yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a
You say
fun
that.
thing to play around.
I'm a Falcon player.
Yeah, well, I don't play this character anymore, so
Yeah, you're free now.
I'm free, exactly. One of the things I'd kind of like to see from Zasa is, as we kind of move into this like 50% range, she's been doing a lot of like up throw, and that hasn't been not giving her like anything at all. You kind of have to do
Oh man.
the forward throws at times, even if it leads to them like going to the corner, because she'll get like one aerial and that's it.
Yeah, it's the positioning question, right? Like, is it worth it to go for your lick and get your one and get out, or is it better to just like force the situation over and over again? Because Falcon in the corner, like he's still fairly strong because of how fast he is. It's difficult to get out against Puff when she's further away than. Oh, that could have just been a raw rest.
Yeah, I think he's just better above Puff than kind of like. Oh, that could.
Oh, again?
Yeah.
No. What a heartbreaker way for those Dreamland games to go. Really
I used to have
strong
sets like
stuff
that.
here, though.
And a couple people in my region would just be like, "You just gotta practice this even more." And it seems crazy because you think like, well, I'm just gonna like but I have those, but then in the clutch moments you miss them. So
yeah.
Again,
that's what I feel like made HBox just so much different in 2018 was he was always hitting those.
Yeah.
Like, out of any Puff, it was just like, oh, it's always there. You're never gonna have a moment where he misses those. There's maybe
especially
like
the crouch moment we had, like not hitting that rest, I think is actually totally fine. I think that's a much tighter window than a lot of people realize because you have to react to it, right? So it's like it's really quite a tight reaction sometimes. But when you get that up air, like there's a juicy like 20 frames to kind of get in position and do what you need to do. So, but not trying to be like toxic. Like Zasa, clearly a very good player, made it top 6 with Galint really open. It's easy to say just don't mess up, but I constantly do. So, and that was tighter than it looked actually.
That one is actually very hard because like with the DI down in a way that he was doing and how heavy Doug is. It's a tight window at that percent.
It is. Rewatching it, it would look tighter than I kind of in my head it was. So yeah, a lot of. But that's the thing is, if you're not comfortable hitting that, like then maybe you do just go for the second up air. Like obviously you want to be clutch, but like I think it's just kind of like having that situational awareness of like, is this too tight? You know, like am I gonna throw? Because
I mean, if you're at 113 as Puff, it's like it's either one hit later or one hit now, and if it's a Falcon punch on the miss rest, if I hit the rest, it's gonna feel great, get the dopamine, but you know it's all right. It seems we are going to do loser semis before winners finals, so we are going to just go ahead and throw Akir in versus Aklo.
Akir versus Aklo will be very good.
It's gonna be weird.
I am like I'm loving DK lately. I feel like someone who really loved like a food and then didn't eat it for a while and then now is just eating it constantly. Like I feel like every event we get a nice like bowl of DK.
There's just always DK's on the menu. He's back on the menu.
And it's like it's very refreshing. I think like it's funny as a spectator Um, DK refreshing as a player. Like, do I want to play a DK a lot? Maybe not. But
I mean,
like,
we've been in a renaissance. You know, we've been. This is like Matthew McConaughey in 2011. Like he's back, right? Like Interstellar just came out. We've got like 5 Donkey Kongs. I'm sobbing because that one scene after he gets back from the gravity well planet. You
I
know,
haven't
it's
seen it still, which is
what?
insane. Like, I know, and I actually really love Nolan's movies, and I just like it was one of those things where like I was supposed to watch it with a friend and we didn't, and
Uh,
it's kind of like, oh, we got to watch that, and you know how things happen, and it's like it's still now.
it was a first date movie for me. And this was when I was like,
There, music.
I had to have been. Was it 2011? It was like I was like 18, 19 maybe. So it was maybe 2014. I can't remember when Interstellar came out.
That that music was coming from us, right?
2014. Yeah, that's got to be coming from us. But so Interstellar came out in 2014. That's my bad. But yeah, so I was like 19, and this was a first date movie, and I just like cried during that movie. I was like, oh, this is a terrible first date now.
I
We'll see
think
how it
I don't know,
goes. I'm
or
being vulnerable. We'll see how it shakes out. It's a coin flip.
I think it's like I think someone in a way who is toxic to someone crying in a movie is like maybe we got there quicker.
Maybe it was never
because-
worthwhile anyway.
Because I
She
don't
was
want to
great
be with
though.
someone who
She was
gets
very nice about it. It is
Yeah.
okay to cry, gamers.
yes, it
Especially
really
in
is.
2014 Christopher Nolan epic Interstellar, which you should watch, Radar.
I
If you have
really
a good
should. Like,
sound
I
system,
love his
you
movies.
should watch it.
I still haven't seen Oppenheimer either, but that was just because I'm waiting for it to come out. Like, I just couldn't find anyone to go with me that hadn't already seen it because
Yeah,
I was
that's
I
fair.
was away when it came out, and then when I came back, like
Oh,
my
word.
wife was just like, I don't want to watch it, so we're like, okay,
It's
well,
long.
it's
and
long. That's the other thing.
It feels like Act 3 finishes and then there's Act 4. It's just like, what's going on here, guys?
Exactly.
The bomb goes off and there's still like an hour of movie left.
Well, no spoilers, of course.
No spoilers. Not in my historical drama. Never.
Yeah, what happened with that?
Who could have known?
Speaking of
Oh no.
drama, Akir down 2 against Aklo when
The audience
this
could
is
not see the face I made at that segue. No, but yeah, this is tough right now.
Do you mean the drama line?
Yeah, the drama line. You're killing me. Oh,
All right.
man.
Yeah. So far, DK looking not so good. But I
No.
think it's less DK and more Aklo.
I think Aklo's just so P plus build sometimes, where he's like, okay, worst character. I'm just gonna do the smart thing, invalidate this low tier, this mid tier, and just do my thing. Because really, DK, it's like if you don't let him get his lick on you, it's hard.
It is
You
hard,
can't chase down Fox McCloud. He's a speedy little guy.
especially at 0. Like you
Yeah.
really got to work for 0, and it's not like he has a projectile or something.
No, yeah, he's stubby.
Like look at this. Like this.
Yeah.
This is someone who is working for every. He's working minimum wage right now. Like every bit
God.
of damage
Yeah.
or lack thereof.
Man.
Is just costs so much.
Yeah, that is insane how quick that game was. Man. I mean, I think of the people currently left in the tournament, Aklo has the best chance of defeating HBox unless J-Salt goes absolute bonkers or Akir decides to wow us all with some new advancements. But I would love to see some big DK strings here. Yes, give me the sauce. All right. We go high.
Ooh. So far, it's looked rough. I think this is a thing I've noticed is like so much of playing against a worse character is being able to not play the way you normally play.
Yeah.
Like unless that just happens to be the way you play the matchup, but like most of the time playing the matchup as if there's like sometimes you don't need to mix up at all. For example, like you don't need to pretend like, oh, I'm gonna do a rock paper
You can
scissors.
just do the right thing.
Yeah, like there is just
the
like
same way, and I mean that's the trap that mid-level players get caught up in against low tiers. It's like if I just invalidate them, that's all I got to do ever in the matchup, right? And it's like, no, you got to work a little bit harder sometimes. Like against good players, they're going to just beat you over and over again in neutral. But like those tools are very strong for a reason. Up tilt with Fox is hard to contest as a mid-low tier for a reason. But the damage here.
It's specifically like situations where I would say it's less often the offensive mix-ups and more often the defensive, like, I don't need to play this situation kind of situation, if that makes sense. So like you're a player and you're like, oh, should I spot dodge here? Should I run past him? And it's like you can just like full hop out, you know, like, or
yeah, you don't have to engage, right?
yeah, like you don't need to play this little
choice.
50-50. Like this is the 50-50 you're not supposed to play. And that's, I think, where like I agree with you entirely about that whole like playing kind of only the invalidating options too much, but there's also the like, yo, you don't need to fight here at all. Like you can just kind of chill.
You can just book out. It does not matter. No jump here. Yeah. Very good cleanup from Aklo. I feel like FD, like if there was any Fox I didn't want to take to FD as a character that's better, quote unquote, on FD, it's Aklo. I watched him at Shine, top 4, just like laser camping, like I think top 8 it was him and Jmook, and then it was him and Amsa. Because Amsa's been taking the Foxes out here lately for doing some damage. Also, a quick 35, 10% of that was off of breaking out of cargo throw, and then the other 25 was off of multiple hits Fuffy. This man is a menace here.
He's so annoying, honestly. Like the fact that he gets 15 off of back air and he can just do like a second back air pretty much immediately, just a bad dog. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, he's an egg dog almost, just about.
Almost.
We'll see if he wins this. He might be an egg dog soon. Mound's already laying claim, but who's to say? Yeah.
You can play both sides, right? So.
Exactly.
Look at these tech chase. Look at these reactions.
Trying to tech chase it. Trying to tech chase Donkey Kong.
Oh, that's not what you wanted to reset, but he just teched in place. So kind of read the reset. Either that or just was trying to go for a grab, but I don't think that didn't look like Z to me. So. Okay. Like there, that's crazy awareness to know that you could shine out of that. Like.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of a big opening though.
Nice. There you go. This should be the cleanup. Another back air. Yeah. First lead of the set here for Akir. And he's got punch on deck. As long as he doesn't get pushed off stage, he should be fine. Oh, just raw. 30! Oh my god.
Just 2 Fox back airs. Like that's the bullshit. You know, oh my god.
Just the wonkiest slide off a man could ever afford himself, and he's gone. And all of that.
Oh, we just don't care today.
Stop him.
Oh my god.
Get his ass.
Oh, later.
He's so sick.
That was nice.
Oh my god.
You know, the one other thing too is like I feel like Aklo, he's got that link in him, you know, so he kind of appreciates moments like that. I think more than some players do. Like some top players look almost like mad when someone's playing a low tier, and I feel like Link wouldn't be one of them. A low tier is probably too strong, like a mid tier. So
if you're quitting out on the Dr. Mario mains of the world on unranked, you know, this is the kind of penance that there is, I feel. But man, almost.
Yeah, it doesn't even really matter. Like it did get him out of it.
He's just so big. Is the thing. Okay, get a combo. Yeah, good delay there on the get up.
Just a good reminder that size does matter.
Yeah, Rainer.
just wanted to throw that out there.
In the context of getting shined by Fox McCloud in the 2001 Melee Party game.
It's funny how that works. You know?
It's funny how that works out. All right, swing it on back.
All right, so
yeah, I think Dreamland's good for him here. Honestly, it's tougher to kill Fox. Oh, an up B to an up B.
One of the things that I've been impressed with, like more modern DKs in general, is recovery in general. It feels like the recovery should be a lot worse. I wonder if that shouldn't have been a stomp. I think it can only be a stomp, really. Like, you're not going to
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot of great options coming up off a ledge is the thing.
Yeah.
He can either ledge dash grab maybe and do the, I call his back throw the tissue box, because it looks like you're really just trying to get one out of there, and it goes so fast. So much force behind it. Oh. Yeah, I see what you mean though. I mean, DK has a lot of drift afforded to him. Oh, yeah, just going.
Ooh. Actually, this is the kind of damage though where you do kind of need to just like get out of that crouch cancel range. Okay, dangerous though. Dangerous spot for sure. But like kind of you're at sort of a juicy percent where this could matter quite a bit. I like that tissue box thing, by the way. That's just stuck in my head now. Like, I want to see it.
It's rarer in this game because it's not as strong, I feel like, than like going for your up throw confirms, but it's pretty fast. Oh, incorporating the Firefox burn into the edge guard. Okay. Yeah, this is not gonna say done and dusted, but it's looking pretty rough right now.
It's looking rough, but like DK can just kind of take a stock, especially like again once that crouch cancel percent is gone. You know, get a couple solid hits or just get a grab. You know, you have the punch was a bit ambitious.
That's
or that happens.
You know, sometimes you just do a little slide off on accident. And you think that you're getting maybe a down smash or you're trying to jump down air. Let that retreat to ledge. Okay.
This is like it is so difficult to get around at 0. Like if you are a player like, looking to improve in this matchup, take your low percent like seriously. Crouch cancel, space around things. Just don't let them build up the free percent because you actually have so much wiggle room. Like now it's actually close.
This is so doable actually. He's just got to knock it, rinse and repeated. Oh, I thought he was gonna pull back on that one. No, he's just reacting. Grab ledge.
Okay.
Reverses.
Okay. One more.
Oh, he was cooking. He really was devastating.
That was losing. I mean, Akir kind of a staple. I've done a lot of coin boxes lately. Akir playing in a lot of those as well. So someone who's really kind of invested in the online scene and doing really well, like getting top 6. That's no joke. So more than that, is it 4th?
So that was 4th, yeah, because we just did losers semis. We're gonna have winners finals up next, which we know is atypical. We had a request from one of the players for one reason or another to do losers semis first. So
yeah, so
really solid showing.
You know, I was quite impressed. I think looking good.
I know. Man, Akira is just. He's so good, and Aklo is just so much better. It's crazy. Like getting this far with a mix of Marth, DK, and Falcon is wild to me. But that was some really cool stuff. And I'm glad I got to pop in for just a little bit. I'm sad we didn't get more time together, but I do have to go to my roommate's birthday dinner, get in hot pot, get a nosh, and have a good time there. So we're gonna throw to a quick break, and then Radar's gonna be back with somebody. We'll see.
Somebody.
Real pleasure, bud.
We'll figure it out. But enjoy your hot pot. Thank you so much for joining me. It was a blast in this short while. And yeah, have a great dinner.
Yeah, y'all take care. Bye-bye.
Okay. All right. Hello, hello, and welcome back to top six of the East Coast side of the bracket. My name is Radar. I'm joined with two co-commentators this time. We got Zamsire is the person you can see, and then Jed is the voice in the clouds right now above us.
Underneath?
Of
That's
all
crazy.
places, who would believe that there'd be a
Whoa.
mic there?
We're Zamsire and Jed. We're the Eggdog Esports people right there. That logo right there. Um, yeah.
Um, Surprising, I would say the only like semi-surprising thing was Akir getting as far as he did. I wouldn't even really say it was surprising. It was more just like it's impressive, DK moving pretty far in. But I'd say Aklo is playing as expected. Just like doing really, really, really well. I assume we're gonna get J Salt versus Hungry Box, which J Salt kind of an interesting player as well. I believe it was Pipsqueak today tweeted out that J Salt has like an absurd win rate right now on like the stats. Let me just pull it up. So
Mm.
right now, JSalt's win rate is 89.67%, and Armada's win rate was 89.74%. So,
Yo.
the set counts are a little bit different in terms of JSalt playing over 2,000, what looks like almost 2,700 matches roughly. So compared to Armada's like 550, but it's still pretty crazy. Yeah,
Mm.
I believe it was JSalt Zasa earlier. So yeah, it's exactly as you say. Gonna have some kind of experience there. Looking at the rest of the bracket to see where JSalt actually just been playing a lot of kind of like back air heavy. Not sorry, back. I'm thinking about Puff. Very like floaty matchups, like a Luigi into a Dr. Mario into a Samus into a Puff into another Puff. I gotta say, not a bracket I would love,
Yeah,
but
that's a crazy bracket.
I mean, super bad in some ways, but also I feel like that those are the kind of matchups that I think Sheik does like really well in, where she just kind of has like pretty juicy big hitboxes, and it's just sort of like difficult to kind of get in on her, and then also like she just sort of combos easily and effectively. Like Dr. Mario, you can edge guard him really well. Your back air is really strong. Your F tilt forward air, like there's all these like very very basic things that are just like um yeah, that just kind of make it easier to manage. So in some ways, not too bad. But then the Puff matchup is pretty brutal, actually, I would say. But yeah. So I think we know we should get started shortly. Um, oh, is that what happened? That makes sense. Yeah, it actually is kind of funny. I'm seeing to just acknowledge it in the side chat. There is some issues with audio right now. So when we stop, people can't hear Jed, I believe is the issue. So when we just stop, yeah, schizo commentators. Come on, guys. Like a little harsh. Basically, there's an issue with the audio. It's not that I can't see it, guys. It's that I believe it's Jed. So I don't know if it's on Like, do you have OBS audio in? I mean, I can hear you, so of course you do. Like, what? So there's something going on. Are you in the voice? Maybe get out of the Discord. I mean, I shouldn't be the one troubleshooting, but I definitely check the Discord, Jed, because we're trying to figure.
Yeah, I hear and see him fine. So
Uh, how's chat can kind of confirm. Jed, say something in 3, 2, 1. Keep talking. Can you guys hear that at all? If not, then nothing. Okay, yeah, that's not good. Maybe we try to.
there he is. There he is.
Okay, but you guys can still hear Zamsire, right?
Am I audible?
At least you can see the moving of the mouth and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. We are
Okay.
speaking. Yeah, we're
So
actually
Jed, can you
AI
check
generated.
Discord, like the commentator chat? Um,
Hmm.
okay. Because I think that might be the issue. Which is a shame, but it was nice to meet you. Chat did not get to meet you. When I said voice in the heavens, I was kind of joking, but but there is a third person that is being talked to. So that's a shame, but thank you for stopping by. Bye for now.
Oh, Sag.
And
Hate
with
to see it.
yeah, we do hate to see that. But we are going to be starting soon.
Alright, I'm hyped to see this match though.
Yeah, it should be good. I think we've sort of seen Puff start to kind of leverage this matchup. Not to say that they weren't before, but I feel like it's becoming a more common matchup at a higher level.
Hmm.
Like we're seeing, people like mostly because there's just better Sheiks. Like we have, of course, Jmook, but also players like Ben, players like J Salt, that are even Fiction has been playing Sheik of all things. So all of a sudden we're seeing this matchup more, and it's not looking that good. It's looking pretty not good. And I think the thing that I wanted to mention before I throw to you is Kirby Kaze, a legendary Sheik in his own right, recently tweeted something along the lines of like, I don't know why I gaslit people to play this matchup. Like, don't play it or whatever. So if even one of the greatest Sheiks of all time is going, I don't know about this one, guys, then maybe it's secondary time. But I still don't think it's that bad.
Yeah. I feel like with time, it also like as the meta develops, it'll swing one way and the other way. I feel like that just happens throughout history. People think the matchup is bad, and then they're like, "Oh wait, it's actually good."
Or it's not as bad as we thought.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Much like the match was going more than we thought, I
Oh
guess.
yeah, we're
We
already
are
starting.
jumping right into it.
Love the H box cam there. I don't know how he's playing like that. He's just looking.
So we got this started. Good roll read right there. Big part of wow, really good read. I even see J
Nice
Salt
wait
reacting
there.
there. So yeah, there's a couple things in this matchup I think that make it quite difficult. A big one, of course, is crouch. That's something that like crouch canceling in general, not so good for Sheik, but specifically in this case, being able to kind of crouch under a lot of options as well, like grab, just makes it more difficult. I don't know. I don't actually know, Zamsar, what character you play, so.
Oh, I'm a Falcon main.
Falcon, gotcha.
Yeah.
So not too much experience with this matchup then?
No, not really.
I used to main Pup, so
Oh.
I now play Falco, but I used to think that this matchup wasn't as bad as people thought it was, and I still kind of stand by that, but I do think that Puff still wins. That could have been a rest. Unfortunate that it doesn't end up working out. Will kill as well. But yeah, I
Wow,
think
J-Salt taking the lead, actually.
I think the main problem is just you need to. It's like the classic kind of. It's a really good example of a problem I think we see a lot in like Falco Marth, where maybe the matchup is even, but one character has to work a lot harder to like
Yeah.
make it even, and
Mhm.
then if you, depending on your philosophy on matchups, you could argue that that just means it's a losing matchup. Like if Sheik has to play really, really cleanly and fast and be really unpredictable with the spacing, whereas Jigglypuff can kind of just hold center, crouch a lot, back air, and try to get rests, then is that just a really good matchup for Jigglypuff? Well, if you play like insanely fast, it's pretty difficult as Jigglypuff. You know, that was a very close game.
Killing
So
with up air, crazy. HBox taking game 1.
yeah, that was close though. I think
Yeah, that was very close, and JSaw was in the lead majority of that game too.
yeah, so
Wonder where they're gonna go next.
I think since it's best of 5, we're just gonna go to Dreamland for sure.
Hmm.
Since it's pretty much like, even though Sheik's kind of like Dreamland and lots of other matchups, you basically just live forever, and then you also get the edge guards. So lots of advantages there.
Mhm.
But wait, actually no, wait, J Salt was the one that lost, so never mind. Probably Yoshi's? I don't even like Yoshi. Maybe Fountain? What do you feel?
I feel maybe Fountain. Oh, back to PS actually.
Yeah, so
I guess
I
it
don't
was
think,
close enough to warrant
yeah, I
going
don't
back
think I don't think
here.
Pokemon's like a bad stage. I
Mhm.
think neither player like benefit that much from it.
Yeah.
You know, you're not getting a ton of kills off the top on
Ooh,
either side.
unfortunate.
Like you're still gonna kill off the top with things like up air, but like it's not like that extra like early percent really saves you that much. Great folder there.
Wow, just going back and forth with these stocks. Honestly, I'm feeling a game 5 with the way this is going.
I think so. One of the big things I always talk about with HBox is just that HBox is a very, very information-based player. He's pretty much always been that way. I think it lends itself to Puff well because you have more time to think. It's like a less technically demanding character. So what I always like to say is like, whenever we're kind of going to like a game 5, I would usually give the edge to HBox, or like a game 4. You need to kind of get that advantage early. So like I would say if HBox takes game 2, like it's basically over. He very rarely gets reversaled like that,
Yeah.
especially by a player kind of that would already be the underdog. But that doesn't mean it's not possible. Like we've seen,
True.
not only is J-Salt ahead, also just kind of doing quite well.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow, a
wow.
2 whole stocks ahead here. Very big lead. But we know Clutch Box. We know it happens. Mr. the Box himself.
And yeah, part of that will happen by getting this edge guard, and then really good awareness to do the up smash there. Getting the edge guard, and then if you can kind of get a low percent rest, that would be good. Like 16%, not enough that you're just gonna like get a deep rest punish. And Sheik doesn't have a very strong rest punish either. So,
That's true.
but you don't want to fish for it. Like kind of going for that pound. Like you got to be careful.
Right.
All right, both just kind of feeling each other out, but I actually think HBox is like fishing a bit too strong.
Nice.
Yeah, this will kill if you get in the right spot.
Wow.
Up smash. Okay, just gonna go for the up air
Order?
instead.
Oh, up air.
Doesn't kill off the top. I think you actually had an up smash opportunity, but like a little tricky.
Yeah.
Still, this is a very sizable lead. Grab for sure will kill, but you're really afraid to do it because of the crouch. Oh my god, that's
no
it.
way!
No, you can go for the up threat.
Okay, it's not over yet, but oh, J-Salt's in a really weird position. He doesn't want to fish for it too hard. Getting the forward air.
Doing stuff like jab there is really good. It's kind of like the same way that.
Oh,
Oh my god.
he ran out of jumps, I think.
That is a very strange thing to see
Whoa.
from HBox's side,
Yeah.
especially kind of player of his caliber. J-Salt kind of shaking his head there, but I suspect
Interesting.
now we're gonna see Dreamland.
Mhm.
Either way, I think J-Salt was in a very good spot to take it. So
Yeah.
not the
Yeah.
biggest change.
A little concerning that he was 2 stock leads and HBuck still took it back all the way to last stock.
Yeah, that said, I think like this is kind of what I mean. We even see this with like Puff Peach a bit, although that's a much more exaggerated matchup. Like it's easy to say like, oh, I think Sheik doesn't win the matchup. Like I think Puff has an advantage, but Sheik has like a lot of really good tools. I think this is what I mean. Like I think it's just a bit harder for her. She has to play more cleanly. She can't like make a mistake. Like look, make a mistake, you're gonna die. Like
Yeah.
barely doesn't get it, but like it's that kind of thing that sort of happens. But if you're able to really leverage that kind of advantage, it can look really
nice.
brutal.
Yeah.
Ooh, good read on the spot dodge. All right, like getting these needle charges is another huge thing. Like it really allows you to leverage the edge guard much better. Like we're gonna see it right near the edge here. Okay, it doesn't go for it yet.
Oh, is that a rest? No.
Not yet. Not at the right
Too
percent.
low.
Or not at the right DI at least. Okay, that'll do it.
Nice, solid forwarder. J-Salt surprisingly slightly in the lead almost every game for the first half.
Okay, so yeah, like right now, I think the main thing we were talking about earlier with the crouch cancel, really good awareness in the up air, is just like try to get around that crouch cancel percent. Puff kind of can leverage that pretty well. Already 57, like I don't think you can dash attack yet, but like you can start going for things that are a lot safer. Like this is juicy damage. J-Salt is refusing to die. Okay. Doesn't go
Oh,
for the
that
grab.
shield is so low right now.
Okay, that'll do it. This is the time again for HBox to kind of turn it around. And this
Yeah.
is when you as J-Salt need to be aware of like fishing. Like we're gonna see more pounds here. We're gonna see more tomahawks, like empty lands. This is the moment where like if HBox can just get like an up tilt, could suddenly win the, like turn it around back to even. If that could have been a rest even. Nice. Good SCI on the down air, excuse me. And really, like, if you want to kind of negate the power of the clutch box, you got to close it out right now.
Yeah, it's looking hard for HBox to get in here, actually.
And it makes sense because he doesn't have the percent to leverage, really. He's still alive, but needles are going to do a decent amount
Oh,
of
there's a
work.
weird position.
Risky. Okay, tries to SCI, doesn't get out of it. Edge guard situation, though, and we're back.
Such a high percent for HBox. This is super
Alright.
scary, but last dog.
This is where the clutch box comes
Yeah,
out.
this is when it happens.
And it's tricky because you can go for things like jab. Oh, that is not that just shows the
No.
nerves from J-Salt. Accidental forward smash.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. You can see like okay, there you go. That's it.
Okay, yeah, sealing it out, but it's still so close every game.
That was very doable. For sure we're
Yeah.
going back to Dreamland.
Yeah, I think near the end of that game, like it was just looking really hard for HBox to get in on J-Salt, and J-Salt was doing such a good job at keeping HBox off center stage.
Yeah. Again, as I said at the beginning, I do think the longer the set goes on, the more chances that HBox has to adapt. I think he starts to get a better feel for like what kind of neutral options they're going for. I don't even like this is what I mean by the punish.
Yeah,
like,
miss rest.
Like
you just get a grab, but what can you really do at a low percent like that?
Nice, that was big.
That was a huge back air.
Okay. So again, you know, kind of fighting for the percents. I don't think a pound at
Strange
3
pound there.
Yeah, he's been doing a couple. Thing is like so it's high risk, high reward, right? You go for a pound, knock him up. You can easily get a rest if the DI in.
Yeah.
So that's the logic there.
I see.
But it's one of those things where like you can't do it too much because then the person's like they're probably gonna pound a lot. Like there's a very famous clip of Zayn kind of commentating a match where he's like, of course he goes for the pound, and he does, and it makes sense, right? Like it's something you
Yeah.
know they're looking for. Gonna go for up air here, forward air. Okay, fine.
Damn, he went super high up there.
Yeah, unlike the spacies, up throw not going to do nearly as much, just going to kind of put you in a position. You can see, like, maybe even better to go for a different aerial, but trying to shark from the bottom ends up working out.
Ooh, wow. Crazy
Hard
rest.
jump smash, not going to do it.
Dreamland moment. Just like that. HBox 2 stocks ahead. Completely opposite of what happened last game.
All right, and so I think this is kind of what I was saying earlier, right? Like, the more information you have, the more you kind of get a feel for, like, what they're going to do in. Especially in this matchup where, like, if you think, oh, they're probably going to dash attack now, they're probably going to grab, like, you can just rest them out of that. So, kind of a mountain to climb for J-Salt, but this is, HBox's counter pick. This is far and away the worst stage in the matchup for Sheik, I would say. So, doesn't really matter that it was like a JP3. We got a lot of space.
Oh man, game 5.
And keep in mind, this is winners finals. So like the winner of this is in grand finals, and the winner, as we've already mentioned, will be able to go to the Egg Dog tournament in Vancouver in January.
Egg Dog Scramble 2.
Exactly. So definitely something that they want to get. Vancouver. That's where I'm currently in right now. So great city to be.
Yo! Shout out to the PNW.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, this is definitely a really important game because Winterside Grands is going to be huge.
Ooh. Just trying to get a read on what HBox would do after kind of like the forward air. This is what I mean. Like, there's a rhythm of like how you're attacking on the shield. There's a rhythm of like when you like to go in. The longer that HBox has time to kind of get a feel for that, this is like how he has defined his career as a player.
Yeah.
So you have to be like changing that quite a bit. Otherwise, like he starts to get a bit in your head. Even like random attacks like that, like just like a dash attack, double dash attack, both time clipping him. Like he wasn't hitting those at the beginning of the set.
Oh man. Yeah, seeing HBox adapt in real time is so wild.
And he's like really very good at it. Okay, this time there's an adaptation from J-Salt. Last time HBox kind of counterattacked right after the wait. This time J-Salt dashing away. So like that's good to see if you're a J-Salt fan. You need to see some changes. Really can't be throwing dash attack out of that percent.
Yeah.
That might even been a miss.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
There are spots in that kind of wall of pain situation where HBox likes to rest. So if it does come down to the wire, like you should honestly DI to live off the top, because if you rest there, you die. It's like a weird little like minor advantage you would have, because he does like to style a bit, especially in events like this. Nice bait. I like the wave land off. Nice. Not gonna do it though.
Not quite. Oh, that's bad position for J-Salt. Oh,
Good DI.
so close. Okay. Oh my god, it's just back to back. HBox slightly in the lead here, but
Okay, clips him. Still can make it back.
ooh,
Good wait, but there's Randall in the picture.
Randy.
Okay, that'll do it.
Last stock. J-Salt's gotta pull something out here.
I think a big problem that HBox is picking up on is a lot of J-Salt's attacks are on like beat 1. You know, like he just runs in and attacks, runs in and attacks.
Yeah. He doesn't really like wait.
And that's not to say that like he never waits, like he has kind of mixed it up, but like, you know, that gets walled out by things like back air, that gets walled out by like shielding and then rescuing out a shield. That's gonna do it.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, congrats to HBox winning it 3-2, getting the winner's side of Grands. Wow,
Like
that
I
was
said,
crazy.
the longer the set goes on, the more HBox is at an advantage. it's one of those things where I think J-Salt was doing a really good job of leveraging speed in particular. So, playing a lot of situations where he kind of be tricky off of a wave land or suddenly come in a way that like Puff wasn't expecting. And then once HBox kind of got a feel of like, okay, you just like to kind of go in and attack most of the time without a kind of a change up.
Yeah.
That made it a lot easier for HBox to deal with that. And that's kind of an oversimplification. Of course, J-Salt was doing more stuff, but that's a bit of what I was seeing.
Yeah, I think especially like when you're on game 5, like almost last stock, like the pressure can really get to you too. But honestly, J-Salt was really giving HBox some work. So big shout out to J-Salt too.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, and he's not out, right? Like this is winners, so
Yeah. Yeah,
J-Salt's
he's still in
gonna
the
be up against
tournament.
Aklo. I honestly think that's in a lot of ways a tougher draw, which is crazy to say. We're talking about one of the 5 gods, talking about one of the best players of all time, and yet I think Aklo versus Sheik, that's a matchup Aklo's brother plays. So it's one of his most experienced matchups. It's also a matchup where Fox does very well. So you take like his probably most played matchup in terms of like practice in his own home, and you combine it with like just the raw advantages that the character has. I don't know. It's gonna be tough for J-Salt, even after such a good run.
It's gonna be rough, but I think it's doable. It's definitely doable. You never know at a tournament like this.
And it does look like we might be kind of getting the return of Jed, who was once in the clouds, but maybe
Jed? Is that? I think he's
okay. I
muted
might have
now.
gone too soon.
Yeah.
Hello.
There we go. Okay,
Yep.
but Ken,
All right, chat needs to. The real thing is chat.
Can we hear of a third person talking right now?
Chat? Oh wow. Okay, thanks. We have confirmation.
We're audible.
We're audible. Good. Okay. I see some yeses. I see one muted still, but I assume 2 yeses beats a no. So
their tag is Crazy Cup of Joe, so they might just be a little crazy.
Playing us.
Shout out to Crazy Cup of Joe, dude. What a legend.
Okay, so that's good.
What a set.
Yeah, that was a crazy set. Game 5. Game 5er.
I really liked how J-Salt really approached with a wave dash jab to kind of. It's a lot faster than wave dash grab, a lot safer. But HBox was just so patient, and yeah, as Radar was saying, longer set goes, touchdown 1.
Yeah.
He just clutches up
every time, dude.
And that's where experience as well can be an advantage. Like just feeling like I've seen me win these thousands of times,
Yeah,
whereas
you've seen the
J-Salt
movie
is like,
before.
you got this. You can do it. Like I know, HBox is big, but it's not possible.
Very apt that you talked about how many sets J-Salt has played right before he played HBox. HBox has a good amount of sets under his belt.
Yeah.
He's played the game a couple times.
Even though me and Zam are PNW, still nice to see a Florida win. That's our hometown.
That's true. Shout out to Florida.
It had a lot of Florida this tournament. We had Wevins, Koval prior, Akir, Moth had to DQ, but I still went on a little run for DQing. Pretty great showing.
Yeah, and we still got more to come. Again, losers finals is coming up. As I say that, we're seeing the tags are reversed, but right now we got, Akla on the left, J-Salt on the right, and that is very powerful. And then turn back into us, so
whoa, that's crazy.
The magic of production. But yeah, so I said this earlier, again, Foxy Grandpa, Aklo's brother, a Sheik main. So Aklo, I expect, is going to be doing a lot of kind of intelligent ways of both punishing, because I think he's a very technical player, and there's a lot of ways you can leverage that. And then also just like really understanding the kind of threat ranges, what she can kind of throw out at neutral. So it could be interesting.
I've actually played this a ton this past week because Spark Zaid was staying at my house for the past couple days, and I got to play a ton of Fox Sheik. Yeah, it's a rough matchup for Sheik by a ton, especially if you're playing against an expert at the matchup, Aklo. Like you said, coached by Foxy Grandpa, beat Jmook this year at Shine. He's probably one of the worst draws you can get as a Sheik main. But, you know, JSOL didn't get here off sheer luck, so let's see if we can keep this run going. Oh,
Yeah,
Marin.
Oh, we're getting into game 1 here. Dreamland starting.
So I was actually watching it was about a year old video that Leffen made, and he was talking about, like, it was a melee tier list video, and that's a huge SD. That's exactly what you want to see if you're rooting for J-Salt. But he's talking about how he believes this matchup, Sheik wins if she hits the tech chases. Like, it's just that simple. And so a huge part of this is going to be how good is J-Salt's chase game. You know, you were saying you're playing Spark. That's a player who's known for really, really being on point with the reactions. I haven't seen J-Salt play as much, although I still have seen him play quite a bit. So we'll see how that goes. So far, it almost looks like that SD didn't matter.
Yeah, even with SDing, Akla is kind of running JSOL over pretty hard. And that's usually just because at low percents, Fox just like doesn't care about getting counter hit, Shine, crouch cancel, Shine, ASDI down, Shine. Like, Fox just has so many options at early percent just to like avoid Sheik's like better butters. It's really rough. But yeah, you'll see a ton of Sheik trying to do the jab grabs, the double jabs, try to pop up Fox. But Akla seems to be super ready, especially with the SDI on jab, SDI on F tilt, down tilt. At his level, that's just super common. You're just gonna see it all the time, especially at ledge. Yeah. JSOL keeping it good though.
Yeah, it's still like reasonably close. Again, you know, with the SD, you got to factor that in. This is where you need to get some value. I like the forward throw. Oh my god!
Again. 2 SDs, both one on each side.
Foxy Grandpa screaming somewhere in New York.
Oh, what a beautiful up air. Doesn't get the kill as well. I like the shield.
Wow, that was a crazy weight there.
Yeah, a little bit of poker playing right there. Okay, but
so far, again, it's easy to kind of go, wow, J-Salt doing really well when there were 2 SDs on board. But I feel like some of J-Salt's kind of reads on the situation and patience, like you guys were saying, kind of showing that, you know, he's got some stuff to say the least. But still, it's going to be rough.
Oh!
Yo, no way.
Fox is at knockdown percent, so it isn't hopeless for J-Salt. But I don't see J-Salt. J-Salt really isn't SDIing like Shine and Jab from Fox, which is allowing him to get really blown up when he gets hit.
Yeah, and just another big part of it.
Bad
spot. Late on the needle.
Hitting the edge guard.
Gets SDI up on the jab, doesn't get grabbed.
Oh, this is crazy. The win!
Oh, it was too late. It was too low percent to get the back throw Shine.
Both players are just like one interaction away.
She just needs one hard knockdown. But is he gonna get it?
Oh, not quite sealing it out. Oh, the forward tilt.
Oh, the mid shorten. Oh, I think he was going for a mid shorten there and just didn't get it.
Is
got
that
a full shorten.
3 SDs? Game 1.
I think the third one is like.
I think that's just pressure.
I think it's more pressure, but the other 2 were definitely SDs.
You're right.
Yeah,
man.
But like, it's hard to hit that mid shorten at the last stock. You've already SD'd twice.
Dude.
Yeah.
I think if you're Akla, you kind of just sort of shake it off and go 2 SDs. Almost made it, like took it back anyway.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be surprised if he just ran it straight back to Dreamland.
Yeah, I think FD is such a good counter pick. Yeah, and here we are. That like, it doesn't surprise me we're going here. Really good tech down. That kind of is one of those execution test moments.
I gotta say, getting that first game is kind of a blessing for JSOL to kind of get your boundaries, because JSOL has played a lot of floating matchups this tournament, has not played a Fox. So getting a game buffer under your belt to kind of work your way up to that game speed is really helpful. Because as you can tell, he's not there yet.
Taking first stock very cleanly.
Yeah, and really at a percent where you can still leverage CC quite a bit, able to kind of counter that with the Shine there as well. A little micro spacing from J-Salt, but still, this is tough. Like, this is the stage that really kind of exaggerates a lot of Sheik's weaknesses in the matchup. But if she has good tech chasing, that can be really powerful.
Yeah,
you can't escape on the platform.
J-Salt kind of taking the laser option, trying to cover tech in place and no tech, only just hitting the F tilt, down tilt, trying to get hard hits. But I think Akla's gonna catch on to that pretty quickly and not let J-Salt get those free openings like he just did. Oh, miss your backwards wave dash.
That's That's rough.
Oh,
but
wow,
getting
the short
and
working
back
that
to
time.
ledge.
Yeah, that's what he was looking for previous game. You can kind of see the power of it. It just makes the timing that much more difficult.
Whoa.
Oh, ledge dash grab. That was
Ooh.
so fast.
We're getting back and forth high level play though. That STI really, really important. Back throw, look for the mid shorten again. That's why he goes up to the top. Okay, you got it.
Had the angle, but J-Sol was just able to cover everything.
Yeah, so this is where 0% feels like Everest. You know, you have to climb just a huge wall. I love the fade back nair as well in the pressure.
Yeah, this is because standing needle isn't really that great in this matchup on FD, and you can't really just jump needle. It's gonna be hard to rack up the percent to get Sheik able to knock down Fox, but
We're seeing it happen though.
Yeah, Aklo just keeps running into tilts and then not responding, even though getting the crouch cancel and the STI down. So, but he's still winning. So, very confusing matchup. If you're like a coach or someone watching this set, you're very confused right now.
Yeah, I do think though, like, you know, that would be if this game kind of goes Aklo's way, or sorry, like basically if J Salt starts to kind of like lose it, that would be the thing. Or starts winning, excuse me. Aklo would need to kind of tighten that up, like not throw away.
And it might happen. Oh, wow! It gets a tournament winner on accident. Definitely was not on purpose, but doesn't get punished for it. And like I said, standing needle is absolutely awful on FD. Just absolutely being nothing there. J-Salt low-key crawling his way back. It's even and gets the tech chase. Oh, goes for a dash attack. Gets crouch canceled and shined up smash.
Yeah,
really.
Gonna be a rough hill to climb from here.
Okay, that's nice.
Thankful that wasn't a double shine.
That?
Gets the grab. Oh, gets
Great
the
angle.
jump shine instead of the standing needle.
That up air has been so valuable in multiple matchups with J Salt. Definitely.
Wow.
Oh,
hitting the
not enough.
Not enough.
Oh wow, kept the jump.
Oh,
great arms attack.
Beautiful arms attack.
Ooh, with a double
Tournament winner,
tournament
trying to
winner.
get a ledge dash. Aklo's not really.
This is really close.
Yeah, not looking that technically like all there.
Yeah, a lot of flubs, kind of uncharacteristic, but still, this is a big edge guard situation. Gonna do a back
That was
air
such a
and then
risky
re-grab,
shine.
roll up.
Getting back here is gonna be rough.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Even
that-
catches the STI behind. That's crazy.
Yep.
This is what I mean by like Aklo kind of able earlier.
Oh! Wait.
Oh,
Up
up
air?
here? Okay, back here. Really
Was
smart.
afraid of that STI.
No way.
I respect
Alright.
That was really smart by Aklo to go for back air there. Was
Solid.
afraid of getting STI and counter hit, but back
Yeah.
air.
Really no reason to go for up air, even though I called it. Like, it's such an easy edge guard comparatively at like 125 if you're knocking Sheik off, versus like giving them an escape option. So it's like you say, like just really good awareness.
Yeah, Sheik has a really exposable recovery. Even the 50-50s are just so easy for Fox to cover. So honestly, just rinse and repeating was definitely the right choice there. Even if Aklo had missed ledge there, definitely would have been able to cover the ledge trap.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but we're 1-1.
Yeah, we are 1-1 going to Battlefield for game
The most
3.
common counter pick for Sheik in this matchup. Sheik just really likes the platforms being all close together. Full hop, just getting Sheik to the platform, shield dropping. It's just all around good for all of Sheik's really good tools.
There's something about this stage, like you just outlined a lot of specific. This should be the
Wow,
start.
nice.
Oh, and
Specific things that make the stage
beautiful.
good, and it makes it so that it feels like this is like a really good stage for Sheik, even though it's still totally fine for Fox. But something about it.
It's just like, I think it's weird because Sheik really has no counter picks in this matchup, if we're being frank. But Sheiks love this stage. But Aklo is an NYC Fox, and they love this stage too. So I don't know if it's gonna be as big as a counter pick as J-Salt's hoping.
Yeah, I think you bring up a lot of great points about the NYC stuff. Of course, a ton of experience on Battlefield in a region where they love Battlefield. But yeah, like I know as a Falco player, you're mentioning you played Fox. Like I don't like this stage versus Sheik. I feel like, oh, I'm going to her homeland.
Yeah,
like,
it's
not
like
Hyrule, it's this.
they've like somehow given themselves like home advantage here.
It's weird, and it feels like this is like the most neutral stage. Like surely this should just be like even, and it probably is, but it feels good.
Yeah, I think a big part of it is the Battlefield ledges sucking really bad for Fox too.
Yes.
And Sheik is really good at hitting under stage recoveries. Oh my god, Aklo just trying to hit the SD counter up even higher than it already was.
I
Alright,
wonder if
he's
he was
just
trying to go for an edge cancel there, like, or if that was just purely a flub.
really good SDI away right there really quick, not to get the jab. Not gonna matter though. Still gets the stock.
So we talked about this earlier, but like how well does Aklo leverage low percent?
Oh,
Oh, crazy.
and exactly what I said there.
Wow.
Battlefield was working as intended. The ledges, so Aklo forced to go high, but just J-Salt is still not able to cover. That's probably gonna hurt really hard. That does like a ton of mental damage. That was a free stock for J-Salt.
And you could see that Aklo was a bit panicked because he went for up smash in a situation where it was like definitely not the right call. Goes for the back air there, good awareness. But yeah, kind of catching his breath after
Nice.
being knocked off stage.
Aklo looking like he wants this run back against Juan. He kind of got washed for a set, but I don't know. I think Aklo's...
I mean, it was game 5. I feel like it wasn't that bad.
Oh, I'm talking about Aklo. Aklo got
Aklo, sorry. Yeah. Gotcha.
Oh, wow. On the opposite end, Fox missing the tech chase and getting spot dodged on.
Ooh, what a crazy double boost to get the dash attack. And that's going to take the stock. I
Oh.
believe. Yep.
Oh,
No! Oh my god! What?
A lot
was
of
going on there?
roller coaster of emotions just happened in that like
Yeah.
split
I
second.
feel like this is one of those things where if like Aklo said like I had controller issues, I'd be like, I'd give it to you. I'd believe you. Even though like sometimes, you know, it's a lot more complicated than that. But he's really flubbing.
I gotta say, J-Salt picked this stage because of the platforms, but really hasn't taken advantage of it. Really grounded that game and just kept getting punished. And when they were on platforms, wasn't really abusing shield drop or ASDI down at all. Aklo's just kind of hitting J-Salt on the platforms for free.
No, definitely.
Yeah, J-Salt's got to find something in one of those doors behind him. Find a way to win.
Yeah, and I mean, I think like the opportunity is there. It's definitely possible. Just kind of needing to sort of tighten up a couple things. I think like being willing to get in a scrambly situation with Aklo at the low percents has generally worked out pretty well. As I say that, of course, Aklo gets like 70%, but you know, he's been kind of playing a little fast and loose at like kind of the under 40, 50%, and that's kind of one thing I would target a bit. Just big knockdown.
Ooh, waiting.
Oh, what a read.
Wow.
Oh, great nair as well. F tilt, no.
Yeah, it seems like Aklo's almost always recovering higher up, like to the higher battlefield platform rather than ledge.
Yeah, going high in general is just something that's like always been kind of a safe option. In a way, you don't want to get too predictable, but it's something we've seen Mango do for quite a while. Because if they call you out on it, you just like reset the situation compared to if you go to edge, then you're just dead if they cover edge. But it has a lot of downsides too, so it's not something you can get too predictable on. All right, up tilt. I like that a lot. Back air. Oh no, shine. Ooh,
Oh yeah,
really good
that's
reaction.
it. Oh,
Didn't
letting
just roll
go
up.
of ledge last stock.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
my
just a little
god.
slow there too.
Ooh.
Okay, back air.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
Oh,
Damn.
yeah, at that level, you're just gonna be ready for Ops Attack.
Yeah, Aklo just covering everything.
Yeah, J-Salt's really slowing it down.
Nice.
Nice, Jiang
Ooh.
away.
Oh, just crazy. You pick Battlefield because you know they're gonna recover high, but it hasn't covered the higher Firefox like at all. Again.
Whoa. Okay, that should be it. I think. Yeah. Okay.
So once again,
Still
kind
pretty
of
close.
trying to deal with Fox at 0. So many options. Yeah, you see like they're like F tilt and then immediately run away. Like you're just so afraid.
Yeah, I do not blame him.
Actually, like again, breaking through it. Like I feel like Aklo is not making it that hard to hit him early on. Like maybe it just doesn't fit with the way he wants to play neutral. But like, okay, yeah.
J-Salt almost had a crazy tech chase.
Just getting pelted by lasers.
Yeah. Like,
And then immediately baiting J-Salt with the lasers and getting up smashed. That's the day one.
that's the
day one
classic.
ranked. Yeah, that is the classic. I
Good
think
dash attack
Aklo
though.
has gone to ledge or recovered low like maybe 3 times this whole set. And
No,
has
that's
gone-
what I'm saying. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you know, it seems like J-Salt is adapting to that now. We've seen him cover it a couple times, so yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good point to bring up. Okay, once again, Everest, you gotta climb it, figure out how to get out of this low
Yeah.
percent.
Don't want to go too close.
You just need one. You just need one.
Yeah, it
as
really
J-Salt.
only takes one here. But
Oh,
getting
this-
that one is gonna be
He's
the
playing
toughest
so
part.
safe. He doesn't want. Oh, he had
Oh,
the jab.
that's rough. Bad position.
Yeah, the jab was just too much.
Oh
but
wow, the hardest
whatever.
read.
That was a crazy read. I don't know why he thought he was gonna go top flat there.
Okay, that's actually what J-Salt needs. Okay, that's gonna do it. Yeah, roll up.
Aklo
and then
almost
smash.
killing himself
Ah!
by failing his wave dash.
Okay,
One more.
Just going
one more.
back and forth. Is he gonna let go of ledge again?
Oh, hard
No.
knockdown. Oh, why did you?
okay, I
jab?
cannot believe this is still going. Yeah.
Oh my God! Just steals the game.
No!
J-Salt the goat saying, "I'm not finished."
Dude,
I'm
I
ready to go to
can't
stadium.
believe Aklo saw that. Look at his room. It's so dark. How does he see anything, dude? That's
He has
crazy.
festivities going on. I like.
I mean, the
lights.
crazy thing is screens do have lights behind the panel. It does help in that way.
No, there's no way.
Technology is taking us so
All
far.
right. Well, this is the real challenge for Fox on Stadium.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna be just honest. I'm gonna keep it 100 and say that Aklo just threw there. Like I feel
Mm.
like no reason to press R.
So the crazy thing is, like, he threw and then like saved himself by
And then-
SDIing the jab and then threw again.
Threw
Like
again, yeah.
there was like 3 interactions there that either of them could have won. They just
It
all
happens.
lost.
It happens. You
They-
know, I don't blame them.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is one of those moments. You know, we talked about controller stuff. I just think Aklo's not playing that well. I feel like I've seen Aklo like play a lot more cleanly, and I don't mean that as a way to call him out. I mean more as like I'm kind of jawning for him. You know, like
Yeah.
I'm kind of like,
I think
dude.
he's just ready to play Link against Cody.
No,
at midnight today.
He just has to turn on the light in his room. I just think he can't see his controller, bro. Like,
So simple.
there's no way.
And J-Salt off to the races on this game. Just absolutely tearing
Yeah,
through.
big
And that should
start
be
for
the first
J-Salt.
stock.
Like even look at that.
Wow.
He goes tournament winner into missed ledge dash. This is a guy who like I've seen hit like 50 ledge dashes in a row in front of me. So like I don't know. I think
Oh, but Aklo going right
And
back.
just responding right back. Wow, we have
Yep,
a
yep,
heater
yep.
game 5 starting right now.
Oh, this is gonna be crazy. 2 game 5s in a row, by the way.
Just getting pelted by needles. Aklo not really opting to laser at all. Just going straight in, naring, running there. Oh,
okay.
SDI on the up air.
Was that a
Oh,
phantom back
another running shine there. Oh, is that
Nothing?
it?
Whoa! Oh, interesting.
Oh, wow.
Oh, getting the grab. Okay, nice. I can definitely feel J-Sol getting a lot more patient than we saw in the H-Box set.
Yeah, J-Salt really isn't like super hard tech chasing, but is really covering all of like the running aerials, running shine that Aklo's throwing at him.
Mm.
You can see he's just standing in place, like ready for the ledge dash.
Yeah.
Like he really, I think he has caught on to Aklo's rhythm a little bit, and like Aklo really gets an opening when he does that like double laser, like you know, you come to me type vibe. But like if J-Salt's in the lead, there's no real reason for him to come.
Mm. And it's
True.
so close. 2 stock to 2 stock. Ah! Just
Oh, it
facing
hits the
this-
needles.
Oh,
That should
oh
be it.
God, that's yep. Yeah, that's definitely.
Roll up and
Up smash?
smash.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now this is when it gets hard.
this is a
Because
really
Aklo is
tough
free to just
spot.
laser and build percent without ever interacting and getting to hard knockdown percent from J-Salt. But
I kinda
Aklo
got a
says,
little freebie there.
Aklo says, forget that. I am just going to shine and nair your shield over and over, and you're just going to crumble under all this pressure. And it looks like J-Salt might actually crumble. Is this gonna be it? Is this
No
gonna
way.
be Aklo getting to grand finals?
Oh, there
Damn.
it is. Aklo taking the game 5. Oh, 3-2. Dude, that was insane.
Huge props to J-Salt for getting third at GMO 2023.
Oh
Honestly,
yeah, insane.
hell of a run.
Incredible run, dude.
Like almost could have been winter grands. This could have been H-Box Aklo.
It really could have.
Yeah, that was very back and forth. I do think Aklo not looking as clean and as technical as he normally does. But you know, that's Melee. Sometimes you don't have that. You need to play around it. So you know, it is what it is, and I think Akla did a pretty good job of that. So now HBox is lying in winners grand finals, ready to kind of.
Been pretty.
So there's gonna be an Aklo HBox Grands.
Yeah, so I think that's gonna be for Aklo, just like you said, based on their previous set results. I know in the past Aklo has done very well, and one of the ways he's done well is by leveraging top platform a lot. So we actually might see, I believe it was a GMO that I commentated where they were in grand finals, and the big thing that HBox kind of opted for was to go to stages that don't have a top platform, like Stadium even. So I'm kind of interested to see that specific dynamic in the matchup play out.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see how this went. I don't remember the last time. When's the last time Aklo and HBox have played LAN? And they probably played on a coin box, you know, but
yeah.
When's the last time they played like a real set? Like a real, like,
hey, I mean,
sweaty set.
We're an online tournament right now. It's a real set. Like, we don't need to be taking anything away from grand finals right now.
Oh no, I mean, I think Aklo is in the advantage here online. I think Aklo has a real shot at just doing the sweep of losers and winners bracket for GMO 2023. But
do you think we'll see the link come out?
No.
No way.
No shot ever.
For the fans?
Like hell will freeze over before we see Link come out. But
I
wouldn't even say that would be fun.
No, it is getting
like,
kind of.
I don't even really love the Young Link stuff either. Like, it's so slow. There's a space, like a spot for it, but I like the Young Link.
I think
Go ahead.
I think that'd be a little bit of torture for the viewers if they had to watch Link camp out Puff on
Link Puff
FD or
sounds
something.
crazy.
We got I don't know guy saying Fate 3 is when they played on LAN latest. That makes sense. And did we know that?
Wow, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that
How
was
long
like
ago was
July, I
that?
believe. 3-1 for HBox. Okay. Yeah. So.
Oh wow.
So I've seen these guys play quite a bit. They both used to enter a lot of online stuff, and they would end up in pretty much the exact spot we're in now. So at various GMO events, coin
So, I
boxes.
mean, we got a little online rivalry going on.
Yeah, a little bit, and I think Aklo is both well suited for the matchup because of the way.
Is there LGL at GMO?
I'm sure there is, but I don't think it'll come up. I don't think HBox usually plays that way in online tournaments.
Well, like a big thing about Coinbox is that there is an LGL. So like when he's playing in his own Coinbox, yeah, there's no LGL in Coinbox. So like when he plays in Coinbox, he has like that home advantage of like he knows and they know that I can just camp you out. And it kind of like is that mental damage. It's how when HBox beat Cody that one Coinbox, he was like he had no LGL, so he just like sat on stage and just like bodied me. So just sat on ledge, just like grabbing, re-grabbing, and maybe we won't see that HBox knowing that this is neutral ground. This is the best Netplay is gonna get. True neutral, real competition. We'll see like who comes out on top.
I think one thing I find insane is that there's no ledge grab limits for ranked Slippy as well. Like,
are you serious?
There's not. I played a guy on ranked. That was a Puff player. I assume it's a guy. I played a Puff player on ranked, and they camped me for the whole 8 minutes. And I was like, I'm in hell right now. And it's like, you don't want to just throw away the game, but like if they went back on stage, they would kind of play it out. But as soon as they were off the ledge, they'd go right back. Like, so it was pretty abysmal.
All right. Oh, this is not a hand warmer. They're just going.
Right we're going straight into game one. This is
grand finals GMO 2023.
2023. The winner of this set will be flown out to Smash and Scramble 2.
So I said this in the previous set, and you know, it's always worth repeating. HBox information-based player. The longer the set goes on, the better he'll kind of adjust to the way Aqua wants to play it. If he needs to adjust, already he's got a pretty sizable lead.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the thing, is I think you kind of always need to sort of finish it early against HBox. Not to say that people haven't had great game 5s. Really, really crazy
Wow.
setup, actually.
Wow, that was a
This
crazy
game
back
is
and
a
forth, but
lot faster than
I-
last set.
I agree. With everything you just said, Radar, HBox, I mean, no one can disagree. He is a natural-born competitor. He will do whatever it takes to win, and the longer a set goes, he will learn more about what it takes to win against an opponent. And you don't want to see Akla go down 1-0 or 2-0 in this set, because that's just going to be curtains, basically, for any Fox.
So I
But
agree, and I think one of the things, like we talked about in the previous set with HBox, that like Puff being kind of a slower character gives you more time to think. I think the other reason that like HBox has had to kind of develop that style is because Puff's neutral is like, it kind of does rely more on tricking you. You know, like, yes, she can space back air, but like, you know, a lot of openings that you'll see HBox get are like tomahawk grabs and that kind of thing. So he's really developed a playstyle of trying to like figure out his opponents in a way that like maybe someone like Leffen or something hasn't.
Yeah, I think it was a summit where HBox actually made a point to say he has like not really notes on character, but like notes on player, where he kind of like has an idea of like when players feel nervous, feel like a little fearful, and that's how he always gets those like out of nowhere reads where he kind of like does that, where he just like jumps and tomahawk grabs like a roll. Like he's that's not something he just like has plot armor for. He's actively worked for getting this kind of gameplay in for every single player that's in the top echelon melee.
Definitely. Yeah, so you know, it's a big part of like kind of how he's found his success, like you said, and we've seen it already kind of take place here, where I feel like HBox is kind of setting the pace for the most part. HBox is calling out certain approaches. He hasn't been able to convert that aggressively off them, so that's why Akla is still able to hold the lead. But it's up to Akla to kind of change that a bit. And we haven't seen the top platform play a big role so far, but it might as time progresses. Ooh, that get up attack.
Yeah, still very close. Either way, Akla is really 1 or 2 backers away from getting a last stock here.
Yeah, you can see that Akla has stopped lasering because he's trying to get the up throw up air, which he does.
Damn,
And he
Akla
seals
taking
game
game
one.
1. Coming from losers, but winning. Game
HBox
1.
reaction, he looks pretty fine with that.
Yeah, he
got a
looks
smile on his
okay
face.
with that. Do you think that the sunglasses is like a play?
it's like
Like-
it's like he's doing anything to get into the mind of his
Like,
opponent.
yeah, like so he can't see HBox's eyes. Like he doesn't know where he's gonna go.
And this is the true final boss. You know,
Yeah, Dreamland.
we're virtual, so no Dreamland clapping, thankfully.
So
Yeah,
this is
everyone's
really,
clapping.
yeah, thank God, that needs to be banned from tournament. But this is where I'm wondering if we'll see the top platform stuff, because he stopped going to Dreamland because Akla would just like hang out on the top platform. Being a top platform gets the
Yeah.
nice little rest there.
Beautiful
It's gonna be a
rest.
trade though.
Oh,
Yeah, actually, you make a great point, Radar. At Big House, HBox actually picked Fountain of Dreams as his first counter pick against Cody instead of Dreamland, because on the battlefield first game, Cody just camped him the whole time on top plat. And HBox was like, I don't want any more of this, and went to Fountain instead. So I
Yeah.
agree. I think we'll see if Aklo's in that mood today to really grind it out. He's got 6 games to win, so I don't know if he's really down to do that for whole 2 sets, but you know, maybe he's got it in him today.
Absolutely. I think he's the kind of player that does just have it in him most days. You know, like he's like, you know, Mango almost never. You know, but like actually
Yeah.
down to play it slow. You know, sure. Even though he's so fast, so technical, he's like, I can wait. And
Yeah, maybe he'll throw in some taunts too.
yeah, it's
Show
very
us on
possible.
top platform, throw in some taunts.
One thing I want to see him throw in, actually, or I'm curious if he will throw in a set that's as high stakes as this, is Aklo had tweeted a bit about down air up smash, I believe, which is like I think like a 1 or 2 frame. You have to do like the last hit of down air to make it work. So like you really don't see it at all from anyone. And he's like, yeah,
it's
pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. The thing is, like, yeah, to get the jab reset and not let them SDI, it is like pretty tight window. And they have
I'm
to
not
be,
talking
like,
about using dare as a reset. I'm talking about down air into up smash. Like it is.
As a true link.
As a true link, and it is like people don't use it because it is incredibly difficult. You basically have to get the last hit of down air, or like the second last hit and the last hit, and then you can do the up smash. But he tweeted about it. I haven't seen him do it this entire set. I don't know if I've seen him do it in a tournament game, but he had a whole like compilation of times where he just gets a kill, and I can see it being valuable. You know, being able to like full hop dare and then get it.
Well, he's got
whether we'll see that here.
He's got a pretty healthy lead, and you know, Galint is all about showing off new technology. Maybe Aklo would do the same.
It really would be cool, like, cause it looks freaky. Like you know, you're a Fox player, you'll be like, what was that? Like, cause they can just spot dodge if you don't get it perfect. So.
Yeah, and you know, spot dodge rest would like kind of suck, but.
Yeah.
You know, this is that situation, that last stock.
Yeah, that last stock.
You know, that last stock high percent. We've seen this movie where
Aklo taking game 2.
I'm changing the ending.
Oh my
So,
Lord.
you know, we talked about the what's the word? I'm losing my train of thought. The information-based player thing. And we're talking about it in the context of a best of 5, but there's 2 best of 5. So it just naturally is going to favor HBox. So if we can just see a 3-0 here, that's great for Aklo. Again, less time to adapt, more time to kind of mix around. He does decide to go back to Dreamland. It makes sense. He wasn't really camping him much, but this is very good if you're an Aklo fan.
Yeah, Aklo has been kind of going. All that tech that he was missing against J-Salt.
Yeah,
he's not
just
missing
coming
anymore.
back
He's
here.
warmed up.
This looks like
go.
a completely different player than last set.
Yeah.
You know, maybe Aklo's realized he wants this bad. You know, his last set was 3-1. I'm trying to, you know, I've lost the past couple coin boxes. I'm trying to prove that I can beat the Puff God.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a couple games to go, so we will see.
Even that, like, down air.
Oh!
Another top flat rest, but it's gonna maybe be.
Is that it?
Yo, okay. Wow.
Oh, really bad trade for HBox there.
Is that not like low key a flex too though? Like he killed him with up throw up air when you could just charge your up smash and I believe it was cool as well. So he's kind of like,
yeah, he's
kind of super call out on his SDI.
Yeah, like.
We love to see it, honestly.
Oh.
Oh no.
Drill grab into drill grab again into Nair. Wow, Aklo is just really covering these diagonal like drift approaches really hard. He is calling out HBox drift like it's like a 3rd grade book.
Oh!
Being a call out. But this is going to be at least like 15-30%. So yeah, like 50.
Wow. A couple more lasers and he's at kill percent. And a
it
drill grab.
Oh, no way!
And that's it! We have a reset at GMO!
Oh my god.
Juan's still looking like he's having great time. He's having a great time.
Oh my lord. Nouns Aklo versus Liquid. Hungry.
I love how we have Aklo's camera, but he is also as expressionless as Juan's picture. He just destroyed HBox.
Dude, Juan's picture is super expressive, bro.
Okay, I'll give you that.
He's grinning. He's happy to be here, dude. Oh man.
Who isn't happy to be here?
Yeah, true.
Who doesn't want to be at GMO Grand Finals?
Yeah, shout out GMO.
So of course,
you know, shout out to production. We got sick screen.
Oh yeah, no, this is amazing.
So this is to fly out to the Eggdog tournament, the Smash and Scramble, right? So, or Eggdog Scramble 2.
Yeah,
so,
Eggdog Scramble 2.
So, isn't Aklo already going to that? Or no? No, he isn't. Okay, I just looked at it.
Yeah, neither of these players.
No, Aklo is not ranked currently. Yeah.
So yeah, so whoever wins this will be again making their way out to Vancouver. So, you know, both of those guys I'm sure would be interested. They were in Vancouver back in May, so you know.
Yeah, I'd be very hyped to see either player there. Honestly, both these players have amazing, beautiful melee gameplay. Are we going straight into game 1 here?
Well,
Oh no! Oh, that must have been a hand warmer.
we got pump faked. We got pump faked.
Dude, it's really crazy that the poker face
Okay, here we go.
Xbox has been able to hold this entire set through
Yeah,
the
do
reset.
you think his mouth is getting tired?
Okay, guys,
It's
we
got
get
it.
it. There's a picture for a thing. Come on, man.
All right, HBox taking first stock off Aklo, in a very demanding way. Only 13%. Lot different than the last game we saw, where Aklo was super in the lead, almost the whole game, I think.
Yeah, I think a big thing that's allowing Aklo to kind of leverage this is he's been getting those kill confirms. You know, like HBox not getting the SDI on the up air, which is making it so that he's kind of converting when he gets a meaningful opening. And then also he has been doing a good job of mixing up his approach timings. I mean, we saw him there kind of hanging out in the dash games for a while, and then immediately afterwards running up and up smashing basically immediately. So it's that kind of change up that makes him really hard to read, and that's what Aklo needs to kind of get through the set. But really good DI as well. Like defensive stuff is huge. Okay.
Oh,
Wow, HBox
nice.
has been really good this game, and just like being
Commanding
super
lead.
hyper efficient. As once he gets a grab, he's doing exactly what it takes just to get Aklo in a bad situation. And Battle Pluto's only helping.
Yeah, but Aklo responding accordingly.
Aklo following the school of thought that once I get HBox to 55, 60%, I am done shooting lasers. I'm just playing pure neutral, and I'm looking for that kill. And it's been working.
Double up smash.
Yeah, it's been working. He is
Oh
gone.
my shorts.
Once HBox has gone to that mid-high percent, Aklo has just purely just outplayed and using Fox's speed to get perfectly in position to get HBox every single time.
Yeah, I'm really wondering what HBox is going to do to change up his gameplay, because it really wasn't working out for him last set with the 3-0.
That was a big uphill. Doesn't end up getting the kill though. But I think there have been some things that he's been changing up. He's playing a lot slower, I would say. Like he was kind of hanging out at the top platform a lot more, and just kind of like, I feel like he's trying to slow the tempo down a bit. But again, I think
it's burned.
Aklo being unpredictable has made it really good for him.
A read away from ending the game.
Oh, beautiful.
All right.
HBox, I think, really needs the stock here.
Yeah, he's not trying to lose 4 straight.
Yeah.
Not only that, but like the counter pick advantage. Like this is a matchup where almost all of Puff's stages are bad. So if you kind of get the lead, then you can kind of leverage Dreamland. That's really big. And the same is true for Fox. Like, you know.
Oh my god.
Oh wow. All right, Aklo's not gonna shoot any more lasers. I'm thinking. I think he's just gonna look for the kill.
He's just dashing, looking for that up smash. Oh, getting a back.
Wow, Aklo's showing insane discipline. Like HBox is waiting for Aklo to get antsy, and Aklo is just waiting. He knows his spot is coming soon.
And we're just kind of about to break out of, you know, we're definitely out of the laser percent, but we're just breaking out of up throw up air. So now we're going to start to see potentially more lasers here, but any solid hit will do it.
Oh!
I love the shine.
Not quite getting.
Jump out of shield, getting covered by shine.
Wow.
Edge cancel.
Wow,
not dead.
Oh, whoa, wow. I cannot
believe that. Reeling back in his chair, cannot believe that he stole that one.
4 games straight. Are we going to see a 6-0?
A 6-0 would be nutty. Even just like, again, we talked about the information thing. This is like what Aklo needs to win, because like, you know, just consistently putting HBox in the back foot, making him not kind of comfortable, making him not get kind of in the groove. Because like once Aklo starts to be a bit predictable, that's where we see like the 3 stock games where he just gets rested. Yeah. That isn't happening. Like it just is not happening yet.
I think a big point is that the games are also going by really fast. Like HBox hasn't even had a chance to slow down the tempo all that much to like get a groove going. He just got put into grand finals, and Aklo has not slowed down one bit. He is just saying, we're going at my pace and we're not stopping.
Yeah, mentally, there's so much momentum in Aklo's favor right now. Oh, going to FOD.
Yeah, I can kind of get it. Like, you know, you've just lost 4 games in a row. You're thinking, I need to change something up.
Wow, the higher blast zone isn't helping at all, and Aklo just gets a really quick kill at 70%.
That, you hate to see it.
Okay, this could be
Can we get a response?
Yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
beautiful from HBox.
Signature.
Back
classic.
to back.
Alright. This is kind of that format that you want as Aklo. Less platforms gives HBox less chances to escape, but now we got the triplat going on.
Yeah. The funky platform
Alright,
there.
he's at that kill percent.
Oh, we're seeing what we saw last stock of last game. Aklo just so much discipline.
I kind of like that from HBox just now. He was playing really grounded there and baited Aklo into jabbing, but crouched under it. But HBox just wasn't ready to capitalize. I wonder if we'll see more of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. I totally agree with the discipline point, by the way. Like, we saw, like, the definition of discipline there with just, like, sitting underneath the shield and watching it slowly go down. Like, that's one of the sickest ways to pressure the shield in this game is just, like, let it expire. Just stand in front of it.
It's like we're having Fox's own version of LGL. He just dashing in front of shield, just doing nothing but being intimidating. Oh, covers
the
up smash on
jab
shield
back.
with the jab.
Oh, lordy.
And, you know, I've been hitting
but
this
the
whole
response-
information thing the entire kind of night. And one of the things that makes it so tricky is, like, look at how unpredictable Aklo is. Like,
Yeah.
is any of us able to really call when he goes in after the
Yeah,
back
no,
test?
he is just he has a read on HBox. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's weird. Like he's doing the HBox to HBox. He just like knows when he's scared.
That's
You know
actually
what I mean?
so
Like, he's
true.
just in a spacing where it's like, I don't know if he's gonna go in. I don't know if we should be wave dash back, grabbing, or like CCing or something. It's just like look at this. Like, is he gonna go in? I don't know.
Yeah, his
Back up,
neutral
forward.
is
Okay, there he
pristine
goes.
right
Like,
now.
it's one of those things that's like it's easy to like try to do, but it's actually quite hard to do correctly. Of
Yeah,
just like
I
yeah,
agree.
playing
At the
the
high
sensation.
level of melee, threatening space is one of the most difficult things to do, especially when you're playing a character with a disjoint like HBox's puff back air. Aklo's just so good at hitting those diagonal areas where HBox just has nowhere to threaten. And but as I say that,
Oh, the
HBox
shine! Is he gonna
Wait,
make-
is he gonna make
Oh,
time?
he makes
No,
it,
he-
but
he's
he's
good.
back.
The gangster laser.
Okay, this is a... HBox really needs some extra credit here. He
Oh, it
does
gets
not-
burned!
Oh, another burn!
But not dead.
He's still alive.
In some ways that-
Any...
oh, big.
That's big.
Okay.
That's huge.
I like the run through.
Woo!
Oh,
Not reading that roll. I think HVAC's getting a little bit too antsy there after that throw.
Oh, that's gonna do it.
Jab back air
Okay.
again.
This is
So
a
for the
huge
most
turn
part-
point in the set.
For the most part, HBox has been playing around the jab with crouch, and that actually kind of makes it quite difficult. So we're gonna probably see Aklo do a bit less jab unless he's in the air
I
because
see.
he's been baiting him a lot, and you can get a grab from that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree. I think with the mix, that creates the mix-up of like, is Aklo gonna drill?
Yes, exactly. Okay. Right shield?
Oh, HBox, the drift isn't fast enough to cover that. Oh, wow, I'm surprised there was no up air there.
I don't think it would have killed like at that height because like up throw up air.
Oh,
works
is
because
that
it's higher.
it?
Oh, that's it. That's it. That's
Oh!
game. 1-1 and so close.
We can't see it, but we all know we can hear the pop off, right?
Yeah, I think I can hear it from here, dude. My desk just started vibrating. Oh my god. And it's
Alright.
1-1. We
have
have
a
some
set.
games to
We
go.
have a set.
We have a set starting. Oh my god. So Aklo not taking 5 games in a row. I think HBox will finally utilize this momentum. It was still super close. Aklo could have sealed that at the end there.
Yeah, and this is the moment where a lot of people playing against HBox kind of get in their own head.
Mm-hmm.
And dang, I was up that whole game, you know, and I just got clutched on. And this is the point where you start thinking, like, is it just over?
Yeah, I
But
feel like it's different for Aklo though too, because like
Aklo's been here, you know.
yeah,
he's
not only
seen
has
this
he
happen.
been here, bro's taken 4 games straight. Like, I think he's pretty solid. But once Swan has that one game,
I'm a
That
little
one
surprised
was-
at the Yoshi's pick.
I was gonna talk about that. So I'm pretty sure I know why. He is really big on the platforms and really big on the top platform as a part of his game plan. And even though FD and Pokemon I think are objectively stronger picks for the average Fox player, he has just shown consistently that he is more comfortable with a playstyle that leverages those platforms. And that, like, you see that in his counter picks, you see that in like kind of the success he's had. It's almost like, you know how when people will describe someone as like an FD Marth versus not an FD Marth?
Yeah.
I feel like he's like not an FD Fox, versus or a Pokemon Stadium Fox. And kind of in the same way that it's bad to not be an FD Marth, it's kind of bad to not have that. Now on the flip side, he's very good on like a stage like Dreamland where HBox is normally really comfortable.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like and the reason why he won too on Dreamland last set. But we'll see if it comes back to bite him, because HBox is sitting pretty right now. Rest! Oh my god!
Wow.
Maybe a trade though.
Yep. Still great rest for one.
Yeah,
Wonderful stock to lead.
The plats are kind of a double-edged sword, is that it gives HBox really easy follow-ups with how low the platforms are. That was a rest, and he just... Is that a kill?
Yeah, it's gonna kill.
Wow.
No way. Oh my god.
Well, I was gonna say double-edged sword, but that's like if HBox hits
That,
rest,
that was
I
the
guess.
double-edged sword.
Yeah, Yoshi's is
Wow.
absurd. Like a fully charged up smash will kill at like 28 or something insane on, or like
That is
32.
insane.
It's like something crazy. So
Oh, and
Wow.
just like that.
that was
Forward
really
air
cool.
to up air?
You know, as much as we were harping about this counter pick, Akla's making it work.
Well, I don't think it's a bad counter pick. I just think it's like an interesting one, and I think like
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad stage for Puff at all.
Oh.
Okay.
63 though, you know,
Spaghetti.
up throw up air gonna kill for sure.
Yeah.
Up smash also gonna kill for sure. Even back
Oh,
air, bad
that
DI.
one was killed.
HBox is gonna be
Oh,
very
oh,
careful
bro.
here.
Doesn't get the turnaround grab.
I like HBox's read that he's gonna walk forward. Doesn't end up jumping on that though. Okay, yeah.
Akla pressing so many buttons.
Even up tilt is getting close, I believe.
All right. This is where you see if Akla can continue.
Oh,
remain-
that laser.
Oh, the single
hit.
hit.
Wow. There it is.
That was good.
Aklo up.
Yeah, that was really good. I'm
2-1.
glad. I think what I was about to say, and Ackler definitely showed, is that he still proved that he has that composure to stay really disciplined in those last stock scenarios against Hitchbox.
Yeah.
He just picked his spot, and yeah, getting the single hit is also super good, especially in that scenario. You know, Ackler at game point. You know, especially since his first set in winners to make top 6 did not look good. And now he's on the verge of just double limiting HBox in grand
Yeah.
finals to win GMO.
Crazy.
And this is where HBox losing, it's like, again, where do you counterpick? Do we go back to Fountain again? Like,
Yeah.
I guess that worked out.
Yeah, he lost both
But
on
he-
Dreamland.
He
Dreamland hasn't.
he
been
won
the
there, so he
player
can't go to
recently.
Fountain. He has to go to either Dreamland or Battlefield, and I bet we'll see Battlefield, honestly.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dreamland,
Wow.
Radar proving why they're the senior commentator here.
The goats.
Well, I used to play Puff, and I feel like this is the thing. Like my theory with Puff, and I don't want to give like Puff apology stuff. Like, you know, Puff is a good character, but like this matchup is so brutal because no stage is good. Like genuinely,
Yeah.
like even the best stages like Battlefield and like
I think a lot of
Fountain-
Sheiks can empathize with that in this.
Absolutely. It's just like what do you really played? Like your best case is like Dreamland, and if they're a really campy Fox, that kind of sucks. Battlefield is like fine, but you know, Pokemon, Yoshi's, all those, like they're either even or brutal. Like, so HBox
Yeah.
running into that problem, that's gonna kill. That can
All
hold
right,
down.
even. You know, this despite Ackle having to lead, these games have been really back and forth in the second set. They've been trading stocks like it's nothing.
And again,
They really
I think that
have.
comes back to HBox sort of adjusting. That's gonna be a
Ooh!
kill. Not gonna be
Beautiful
kill on
rest. Will
Ackle's
it be
end
a
as well, unless
trade?
It's a crazy punish.
Oh, he wanted the drill shine reset.
Yeah.
The back.
And
to
what
yeah,
is
I
the
think so,
drill
no.
shine reset? It's drill into shine and knock down into another drill, or
Yeah, he wanted the drill shine, and then he wanted the tech chase.
gotcha.
Yeah, but he just missed the shine, and HBox just gets out for free.
I like that punish idea. Oh wow,
Woo!
runs up and gets it. This
Wow.
is the biggest thing is he's just really hard to tell when he's going in. Like
Yeah.
I've never
Mhm.
had like the correct read while commentating, and that is like
Jab reset rest.
Oh!
Oh! Is that
Yeah.
4 rest? Is this gonna be a 4 rest game?
Nah.
oh. Okay.
Okay. You know,
yeah.
if you're Aklo, you really don't want a game 5 after HBox in this game.
Yeah.
He's kind of popping
Woo!
off. He wants it. He wants it.
Ah!
He's gonna
Oh!
go it. Oh, just barely doesn't grab the
Oh, it doesn't
pull
get
up on the up
ledge.
air.
Oh god.
This is still very
so
doable
dead.
from Aklo though. You know, just close at this stock with an up throw up air, and then get a little bit.
really
percentage and
Oh,
you're good.
I think HBox had the read on that roll there. It just wasn't fast enough for the rest. That was super risky to take ledge as HBox is coming back.
You know what can actually work out
Oh.
really poorly is HBox.
That's it.
We're
That's
going to
it.
game 5.
Game
And
5
with that,
here.
with the way that game went, I'm nervous.
Is this
I'm
what you
I'm
wanted?
nervous too. So this is the
Galint
thing.
really
What I've
opened.
noticed is Aklo has started to become just a bit more predictable. He's starting to get that. He's catching the virus of I want to finish it. I want to close it.
see,
Like,
yeah.
and it's messing up his flow. He's not just like, yeah, just play your game plan,
play
be
it, take it-
unpredictable. Like
Yeah,
he's
take
kind of like,
it
oh, I really
one
want to hit
game
him.
at a time.
So yeah,
Oh my god. That was an insane game
Right.
to watch after watching the rest of the
Yeah,
set.
we got a thriller for grand finals. I don't think GMO
Wow.
could have ended any other way, guys. for game
Really, it couldn't.
one. At
have.
least East Coast.
Yeah.
We got a whole West Coast bracket for everyone.
Pokemon Stadium for the final game.
Wow, still not opting for FD. Really wanting the platforms. It looks
yeah,
like.
platforms are a huge part of it, right? And you know, if it ain't broke, like to some degree, but you do
Yeah.
gotta get comfortable with just playing an FT because I think it's his second best stage. I actually think this is the best stage against Pup.
I think
Um,
if I'm being like honest, Aklo kind of got bodied on the platforms that last game, and if I'm Aklo, I'm icing you out on FD. But you know, comfort over everything. It's all mental, really. At this point,
That's
you know,
true.
at this level, you can win on any stage. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think at the very end of the day, like you said, Radar, you just gotta do what you're comfortable.
Yeah.
yeah,
It looks like Aklo is being a bit more patient.
Oh,
lot
more
and the
patient.
call outs.
Wow.
like a lot more patient.
Yeah.
Like, he just kinda sat there, dash danced, was comfortable doing so. That roll in was scary.
Yeah. Oh, and HBox is spawning right back. We're going back and forth for game 5.
Oh no, this is
37 actually a pretty solid res punish though
Yeah.
in that situation at 0. You know, can kind of build
Especially
it
on
up. Something
platform.
like
There's a
50.
lot.
That's
Oh,
not gonna
No.
be it quite yet.
oh, doesn't get the
It's
grab.
fine, too.
that would have been a really bad spot for Aklo to be in. But Aklo coming back to center stage just as before, being
Yeah,
super
holding
patient.
center, shooting lasers, forcing HBox to come to him. Oh,
Oh
gets the up
my-
smash. Okay.
I really
He hasn't been
can't
getting these
tell.
edge cancels, and it's like it's making me uneasy. Like he keeps going for them, and it's like even though
Yeah.
H-Box is dead, I'm like,
Oh, just
uh-oh.
rolls the corner and dies for nothing.
That
What
was
was
just a bad
that?
recovery,
What is
yeah.
happening?
Okay, we're back to even once again. Another player getting a meaningful opening, but if Aklo just doesn't lose his cool and keeps mixing it up, I think his shot at winning, going all the way, is quite good. Nice shine,
Yeah.
good awareness.
Dude. It's just
I'm
back
so
and
nervous.
forth.
Okay,
Is that an up air?
he's not gonna kill
Okay,
though.
not enough. They're
Now though, lots of things are gonna kill. So
yeah, they're both playing like they know this next stock is gonna give
Yeah.
them momentum.
Yep.
You can see he's
You
not
can
even.
see it.
They're just holding position. They're so scared to approach, both of them.
and this can kind of become a problem too because
Ooh.
okay,
Oh,
Up air.
just gets the call out up there.
This is the
I was
last
just
stock.
gonna say if you don't approach at all, that becomes predictable in itself. And Aklo
Yeah.
cutting me up there.
No.
Yeah, Aklo. Oh.
Missing the grab.
Okay, you
Okay.
need it.
Oh,
Careful.
Aklo wants this to end right now.
Kind of getting small. You can clip with the nair.
Oh.
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 No,
big.
no, there's a bad
Oh, this is
position.
huge. Rest is off the table.
Oh.
Okay?
Oh, but it doesn't need to
need-
be on the
Oh,
table.
last
We're going to
stock,
last
game
stock.
5. Is this what you wanted? Oh my god.
Okay,
56%.
I believe up throw up air is on the table right now. If not, you just need
Oh,
like
he
one
just.
laser.
Whoa, Aklo
Yeah,
going
it's for
straight
sure
to.
on the table.
Aklo
Up
going
smash
straight
as
to
well.
ledge.
I am clenched, bro. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, my heart is pumping. I can't imagine what they're both feeling.
Oh no!
Oh, that could have been an up air.
That could
Yeah,
have
up
been
air
really
might have
bad.
done it there, but it was low enough that I don't think it kills.
Yeah, it was enough to give Aklo that hesitation.
Dude, Aklo wants this up smash.
Now, no more up throw up air. So you're just
No.
looking for these kind of solid hits. Jab.
Oh, in the corner. Oh, tried to read the run through grab.
Wow, this is insane. Is this the clutch? Aklo trying to get these jabs to the shield.
He's got to be
every-
careful because if he lands front facing on the shield, then
Oh,
like
the roll!
that's it. No, it's not.
No!
It's not.
Oh
it's
my
not.
god.
Okay. So close. In the corner though. It's hard to get out.
So close.
You go for like a poke on the shield.
Oh, dude, these run throughs are terrifying. I don't know why Aklo keeps doing them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh!
That's it.
Oh my god.
No.
H-Box is willing himself to
How?
stay alive.
HP box with.
Oh!
That's
no, it's not it.
He's
He
too
should've down
high.
through.
He's too high.
Oh,
That's
right
it.
there! No,
Oh,
stop it!
that's
He
it.
still
It's
wins!
it. It's
Oh
it.
my god,
Oh
Aklo
my God.
wins GMO 2023
Wow.
East Coast bracket. Oh my god.
Wow. What a set.
Yo, shoutouts to Kevin for talking about the puff knockdown percents because that's an equal. We were looking at Aklo, but equal side of it, right? That all of a sudden you could
Yeah.
just get a tech chase or something and rest, but Aklo
Yeah.
touching it out.
Oh my
Like,
god.
That was crazy.
What a
Oh,
set.
What an
Really good
insane
set.
set.
What a good sets, really. Like, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, I honestly GMO deserves nothing less. What a storied tournament series, you know. And then we got another one in the books. Amazing.
Oh man.
Oh man, Aklo's going to Vancouver.
Aklo's
King of
going to
New York.
Vancouver. Eggdog Scramble 2.
Man,
Love
just
to
to take
see
on
it.
the 800 other foxes who we flew now.
it honestly is exclusively Foxes, pretty
Yeah,
much.
it's
Yeah.
Cody, Moki, Sunsei, Zamu,
Aklo.
Spark, but now
Spark is-
Aklo as well.
Spark is reeling somewhere. Spark is
Like,
so
Spark
mad.
is upset. As is Chango. Like all
Yeah.
these Foxes.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Come on. So
Oh man.
Wow.
Well, congratulations
crazy
to
game.
Aklo. Really proven that he can really. Nowadays, I don't know if you guys everyone saw the Good Morning Melee with Deer, where Aklo's like, I'm trying to be top 5 next year. I mean, he's looking like he's gonna build a case. He's cooking.
very possible.
Oh
Man.
my god.
Well, that was
So-
an insane bracket.
I think we are gonna wrap up, and not wrap up the stream, but wrap up for me. So I'm gonna have to sign off. These two are gonna continue to hold down the. I believe it is an exhibition.
We have West
no,
Coast. We
West
got a
Coast
whole lot more
West
Melee.
Coast.
All right, so we got West Coast pools coming up. We got so much more. We got an exhibition match, I believe, as well, or no? We're still figuring
That
that out.
exhibition is we'll see how that turns out.
Let's see how it pans out. I think it was supposed to be Cody, but I think he's sick. Anyway, either way, thank you guys so much for having me. I hope you guys enjoyed the block.
Wonderful
I'll see
having
you
you.
guys when I next commentate. I will be at the Eggdog Scramble. So
Yeah, you know,
Hell
maybe,
yeah.
maybe you just gotta try cast in real life. you
Yeah.
know?
Exactly. All right, so thank you so much, guys, and keep watching, keep it locked.